This is the Brown Boy Wonders podcast.
Welcome to the Brown Boy Wonders podcast. In this Spidey episode, my guest and I are going to grade all the Spider-Man 2 suits. I'm not talking about the 2004 Spider-Man 2 movie. I'm not talking about the 2014 Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie. I'm not talking about the PS2 Spider-Man 2 I think it came out 2004. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the PS1 Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro game. I'm talking about Spider-Man 2 for the PS5 that came out this year, 2023. Yes, sir. All right. Let me introduce my first guest here. He usually says the human spider. That's all you got? Well, that sucks.
Human spider, that's it? That's the best you got?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Skyler, how you doing, man?
First of all, I don't think I've ever said that. Second, there's way more Spider-Man 2 than I thought, and I hope I am ready for the right one.
I hope so too, man. My second guest here, he usually says, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
Daniel, how you doing, man?
You're thinking of Stan Lee, first name Stan, last name Lee. He said at least the second part. Probably the first part, but definitely the second part. One me.
Yeah, I did miss something there, but it's okay. My third guest here, he usually says, this is my gift, this is my curse. Who am I? I'm Spider-Man.
This is my gift. My curse. Who am I? I'm Spider-Man.
Anthony, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm the third person here, and yes, that Stanley did say all those words. Technically, his name is Stanley Liebert, or was rather. God rest his wonderful soul. But we're here to talk about his son, Spider-Man.
Yes, sir, Spider-Man. Yes,
is
sir.
Miles Morales also his son? Like, does that count? Is it like adoption?
All right, let's not get political.
I'll say yes for
well,
now.
I just mean because I don't think he was written by Stanley.
No, I know.
No, that's a Bendis character.
Spider-Man, But I do have a question for you guys. You guys ready for the question?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to ask me. That's where the silence came from.
It's been a whole month of you asking me a different question. I honestly don't know what you're about to ask.
That's good. So would you guys rather see the canceled Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 or the canceled Marc Webb's The Amazing Spider-Man 3?
I guess. I mean, at this point in time, neither. So much time has passed from either of those projects. I don't want to see any of those. But, I mean, in terms of at the time, definitely Spider-Man 4. I would much rather have a Spider-Man 4 over anything else. Because, I mean, both the Amazing Spider-Man films are bad. So, why would I want another one?
That's true. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. I'm gonna say Amazing Spider-Man 3. For the sole reason of I think Andrew Garfield deserves more work.
Okay, so
give him a paycheck.
So clearly, what I would want to watch as a movie would be Spider-Man 4, Sam Raimi. But my answer to this question is going to be The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Not for I like Andrew Garfield reason that Daniel just said, although I do agree with that.
Hello.
I just want to see how bad we can get.
Yeah, because what we need is more bad Spider-Man movies. We don't have enough of those.
Yeah. Has Marc Webb made other movies? Or was he pigeonholed into spider-based movies
He
based on his name?
made 500 Days of Summer.
Is Marc Webb making this new Snow White? Is that right?
I
think that's the case. I think he's making Disney's Snow White.
The one with the AI dwarves, but they're not dwarves.
Why are they AI? What does that mean?
I don't know. Did they shrunk them? They look like
shrunk.
They look like AI.
Yeah, Marc Webb's making Snow White.
Yes.
Is that the Rachel Ziegler one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one probably does use AI.
Did he change his last name to Webb because he likes Spider-Man?
No. He was that first, and that's why they hired him. And then they realized they'd made a mistake.
They went, "Oops."
Damn.
Oops, all Webb.
Ha. Well, this is pretty much spoiler. We're gonna grade the Spider-Man suits. So if you guys are listening now, and you guys have not played the game, play the game now, and then come back to this because there's a lot of spoilers.
Also,
here.
There's no video aspect of this podcast, so Like,
Don't worry.
they're gonna see it.
No, don't worry. I'll send a link on the bio if you guys
Oh,
want to see
okay.
the suit.
He'll send a link to every
That's smart.
listener.
Email it to
personally.
them. Subscribe to the Patreon.
That wouldn't take long. Got him.
Got it? Yeah. But first, I have to ask you guys: have you guys finished the game?
No.
Yep.
I haven't played any of the new Spider-Man games. I have never owned a PlayStation Pass 2.
Oh,
Honestly,
that's where
that's
I'm
the
at.
best one though. Is the
Cool.
thing.
I saved up for a PS2 Slim when I was a kid, and I had a lot of fun with it. So that's my memories.
I don't have a PS5. I played the first game extensively, and I would like to play this one, but I don't have a PS5. I was playing the game on Daniel's PS5 at his house last night, and I'm like, I don't know, roughly halfway done.
Yeah, you're like a solid ways into the second act.
Yeah, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm at where after the roller coaster scene, I'm at that point.
You were like,
You haven't.
I'm
Wait, have
past
you
by
not
a
played?
lot.
We talked about this like over a week ago, and you have not played since then.
I've been doing the side missions,
Well, he has to watch 90 hours of wrestling a week. So
That's
he
true.
doesn't
He is
have
watching a
time to
lot
do
of
other
wrestling.
shit.
Hey, no
Yeah.
wrestling in this one.
And he's ranking Harry Potter characters.
Imagine if you did one
Oh,
push-up
gross.
for every hour of wrestling you did in a day. You know what I mean?
I don't know what's worse, the wrestling or the Harry Potter. Oh, geez, let's move on.
Let's move on. Correct. So we have 78 suits here, and you guys
That's a
have the
lot of
list with
suits.
you. Yeah, a lot of suits. You guys have the list on you.
Yes,
Not on me, but it's on my computer. Yeah, I got
it's
it.
on me.
I always got it on me.
Get it off!
Oh no! All right. So the first suit we got here is we're gonna rank all the we have all the Peter Parker suits right here, and let's grade them. So the first suit for Peter Parker is the Advanced Suit 2.0.
Okay,
What
what
do
do
you guys-
you want to do about this? Do you want us to go through and give us our opinions and then come to like a letter? We didn't really discuss this before the show, so
yeah,
we
like
got
at
to
all.
discuss this live.
Do we all give it our own grade, or do we
No.
all work together to make
Just
one
shout a
grade?
letter.
Let's
No,
fight, homie.
We will work together, and the grading system is S as in superior, A, B, C, D, and F.
This Marc
Okay.
Webb guy did a lot of music videos.
Did he?
Well, all right. So,
Unrelated, but it seems like that's what he's known for.
all right,
I was
Advanced
trying to
Suit
see if there's anything
2.0.
else on here that was good.
No, there
Page.
isn't. Advanced Suit 2.0. It's the newer version of the classic PS4 suit. I know
Yeah.
it's different. I can tell by like the logo is slightly different and there's some changes here and there. I don't know about you guys, but when they first showed off the first PS4 suit, I wasn't a huge fan of just how like bold it was with like the white and everything. It took some time for me to adjust to it. But since then, I guess for the suit where it represents this version of Spider-Man, which I've come to really enjoy, I quite like it. So I don't know if my feelings on this are that much different than the first suit, but I think it's a good suit. I think it represents this character fairly well without it feeling too busy, which we'll get to a lot of alternate suits
Mhm.
that feel entirely too busy.
Yeah, I'll jump in and I'll say I like this suit. I agree with what Anthony said. I think I like the white logo. I think my least favorite part about the suit is all the rest of the white, like on the feet and then the arms.
Oh yeah.
His
but-
punch pads or whatever
I
he's got
guess
going
you
on
need
there.
if it was just the white logo and no other white, it would look a little odd. So it had to go somewhere, probably.
Yeah,
but
you need some white on the rest of the suit to explain the white logo. And so I
it's
don't know where else you would put it.
it's weird that we're talking about the 2.0 before we talk about the other one, which is like fourth down on the list or whatever.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
they're
This one's
almost
I like this
identical.
one. Well, yeah, this one the red is darker, so I think I lean towards liking this one more.
Mhm.
Agreed. Yeah.
I don't know if it's enough to warrant them different letters, though. I guess we'll find out when we get to the other one.
I'm just gonna bury the second one for fun.
Okay.
The original one for fun. First one or the new one. Sorry, the 2.0, Advanced Suit 2.0. I like that one quite a bit. That's the one I used for pretty much the entire game,
Right.
Until the suit got changed on me by spoilers. I like it. I think it's good. The white bits on the other parts of the body, I think, are a little bit weird. Like they make him feel more. I don't know what like. It feels very like athletic. You know what I mean? Like it feels like something you would buy at, like a Dick's Sporting Goods a little bit because the texture on the white on the gloves makes it look like they're like boxing like MMA gloves or something, and then the white on the feet makes it look like sneakers. And I don't know if that's what they're
Right.
going for, but it does kind of feel that way. And I don't
I assume it
mind
is,
it, but I
yeah.
don't necessarily love it. I don't know. I'd give it like a solid, I don't know, A, B, somewhere in there.
I'll give it an A because it is the classic suit for this game, like the default suit. So I'll just give it an A.
I'd be okay putting this one in A.
Yeah, let's leave it an A for now. I think it's a good evolution of the Spider-Man sort of classic idea in your head of what Spider-Man looks like without it going too far. I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, I'm marking it as A. All right, the next suit is the classic suit.
This one's Spider-Man, isn't it?
That's
I
just
mean,
that's just the Spider-Man one.
What do we say? It's a good looking Spider-Man suit. It's what you want. It's got all the things that you would care about. Yeah, it's Spider-Man. I love it.
They went out of their way to make it classic Spider-Man.
It almost looks like
So-
Toby's, but not really.
Well, Toby's is on here too. But spoilers, I guess. Yeah, I mean, like, it is just the Spider-Man suit. You know what I mean? It is in that way both good and bad because it's like, yeah, this is just literally the suit. Like they didn't do anything interesting with it, which I guess is the entire point. Like so many of the suits that are on here are just like we took the one from that place and we put it in here.
Mhm.
And I don't know. My only negative really that I have towards this is I think when you put it next to other suits, it does look a little less vibrant. Like its colors feel more drab.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's necessarily true of the comic book version of this exact same suit. So
Sure.
I'm not really sure what they were going for in terms of like that, but otherwise it's like, yeah, that's the one. There it is.
Then it feels like a mid tier, so maybe like a B ish. Maybe
yeah,
C?
I would go also A or B. I think I'm slightly lower on this than the advanced suit, but I
There's
necessarily
some
letter grade below it.
I mean, the biggest plus to this one is it's just Spider-Man. Like
That's
it's
just that
classic
one, yeah.
Spider-Man. But then there's
Yeah.
other ones, like even some movie ones later, that they also emulate just classic Spider-Man, but do it a little bit better than this one. So I wouldn't complain about putting this one in particular in B, but I also wouldn't fight it if people wanted to put it in A. I think it's somewhere in there.
It sounds like people want to put it in B. I'd say no lower than B. I think that's a fair
Yeah,
point because
definitely not lower.
it is vanilla Spider-Man. That's fair.
B
B
for
it is.
baseline Spider-Man.
There it is.
Sounds good. Classic suit is graded B. The next one is the Scarlet 3 suit.
This is
I-
strange that it's so like I know that just how it's ranked. It doesn't really matter, but it's weird that it's
Yeah.
here on this list in the way that it's
Well, the only thing I can add towards that for you because you haven't played it yet is so the order that they are on this website is the same order that you unlock them. So this is the order of like because you have to hit certain levels to unlock the ability to buy these suits. So I guess they put this low because they didn't feel super strong about it. Would be my guess.
Yeah, because it kind of sucks. So yeah,
It's not good.
this is one of the many Scarlet Spider designs. I believe this outfit was introduced in the comics around the late 2010s. This is one of the, I guess, first reappearances of Ben Reilly, and they wanted to kind of give him this like updated version of the hooded sort of suit that you know from the 90s version. Yeah, I think it's an attempt to like take something that was so simple. Like, because I would say most people are a fan of that very, very 90s design of the hoodie over just a very basic red spandex
Right.
suit. And this is like trying to make that a superhero outfit. And it, like, what's going on with the knees, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Oh.
know what that detail is. It's weird. I don't know. This just takes a classic design and like complicates it in a way where I don't know who it's supposed to please.
Yeah, there's a handful of suits on this list that I'm gonna say it every time. I don't really care for Spider-Man with a hood.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't do anything for me other than whatever. But yeah, you even take the hood away and then you look at the rest of it, and it's got that. Yeah, with those knee pads, it's kind of got that thing that people complain about with a lot of modern day superhero movie suits, where it's just like they've got like those lines, and it looks like all modern techie kind of like what's I'm not feeling it.
Like
And it-
Yeah.
like the new 52 stuff. I remember that was a big complaint with that. I agree with everything that you guys have said. but also I hate the belt. Like that's really all I have to add. Is I don't like the belt at all. I think it
I
stands
didn't
out.
realize the
It's
belt
really
was
ugly.
there.
I don't like that. Just like I feel like if you're gonna put an accessory onto a costume like this, it should pop out, and this doesn't. It's just like a somewhat matte, like silver belt with this
Mm.
completely blends in, just red circle. I don't know.
No,
It
it's-
doesn't do anything for me. There's no aspect of this costume that I like.
His belt's got a big red button, and you got to find out what happens when you push it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm guessing we're feeling like a D or an F here.
I would say D, but only because I know there's worse.
Yeah, because at least it is still a basic superhero outfit. You know, it's not like I don't know, it's not over the top. He doesn't have like blades or crazy armor or like a I don't know a sash. Like it just kind of looks like a fan made outfit in kind of the
Yeah.
worst possible ways.
Yeah, like someone would come up with this and then design it and take it to Comic-Con, but it's like
Yeah.
unofficial. That's
It
kind
would
of
be-
the vibes it gives.
This guy, the guy who goes to Comic-Con in this costume would go with his friend who's dressed as like Deadpool cosplaying as a different character. You know what I mean? It's one
Deadpool,
of
Sailor
those.
Moon. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
D. I'd say D.
D.
All right, so the Scarlet 3 suit is D. The next one is, it's looks kind of simple. It's the advanced suit.
Yeah, we put the Advanced Suit 2.0 in A.
Yeah.
This could go in A for me, probably B. Like I said, I like the
I'm
darker
feeling
red
B.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the vibrancy of the 2.0 feels better.
Mhm.
The only positive that I have for this one is I think the web stands out, like the web pattern stands out a little bit more. I don't necessarily need that, but it's cool. Like it's a nice detail to have. Otherwise, for me, they're functionally identical, except for that this one looks more unsaturated, and I don't care for that.
Yeah.
This one, the original Advanced Suit has like the belt design, and then the 2.0 doesn't. It has like the little
It's like broken up.
thing under the rib cage,
Yeah.
and then the
Mm.
blue is obviously muted on this one a bit. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
it's weird. He's got like weird red on like the top of the leg. It's all segmented. It does the same thing that sort of MCU Spider-Man does, where he has like random segmented bits. Like, yeah, the torso doesn't extend all the way to the belt, and that's separated from the upper thigh. And then on the arms too, like down the arms, he's got like little breaks in the red.
Yeah.
Like it's a very I don't understand the logic behind it. Like I don't inherently hate kind of separating some bits here and there, but it does make me question what the point of it is. So I looking at these now together, I do agree the web is more prominent. I like that about it, but everything else, yeah, I think the 2.0 is an improvement. So I think this is a lesser design.
Yeah. The only other thing that I have to add here is, and I don't know if this is like canon to the universe, but the advanced suit 1 looks like it's a separate like shirt and pants, whereas the 2.0 looks like it's a bodysuit, like a morph suit. I don't remember. There's like one scene in the first game where he's getting changed or something. I can't remember if the shirt and pants are separate or if it's one thing, but it does kind of look like there's a distinct separation between the two halves.
Yeah, it's like this one has like, if you're using crayons, you have like the dry crayon, so you get this advanced suit.
Oh,
Dry
I see.
crayon Spider-Man.
Ew.
Yeah, so a B is fine. I'm
B,
feeling B
yeah.
here.
Yeah, B's good.
All right. Advanced suit, B. All right, the next one is this was a little crazy here. So it's the kimono suit.
Kumo. Yeah, I don't like this one.
Not feeling it.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me.
No. This is what I'm talking about with these suits. There's some suits in these games where I don't get Spider-Man from this. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's inherently a bad design or that a lot of effort or whatever went into this. Like I'm not saying that, but as a fan of Spider-Man, who has a very iconic suit, the same way Batman and Superman, all these other characters do, this I don't know what this is. I don't know what it's going for. It doesn't work.
If you put this in something completely separate by itself with no Spider-Man logo on it, then you would have no idea it was supposed to be a Spider-Man.
You would not know that was Spider-Man.
I typically like, Japanese style stuff, but this is like it goes further into like a Japanese like almost like
he's
future street thing. Like I don't really get it. I don't know why this is a thing. Was this in a comic or something?
I don't know. It feels like it is. I tried to look it up on the website because usually they have more information on like the wiki, and literally all it tells me is Kumo is Japanese for spider, which I already knew.
Sure, thanks. Yeah.
So like that's nothing. So thank you. The only thing I can add to this, because I think the picture that we're looking at is a little low res, is this isn't a costume. That's just that's his skin. So he is literally just like a Spider-Man. He's got like the black dots are his actual eyes in there. And then
he's got little mandibles.
And he's
too.
got
I saw that
little spider clicky clacks in his mouth.
All right, that's dorky.
Yeah. So, which is why I also thought that this was something from like some weird offshoot Elseworlds, whatever the Marvel equivalent of Elseworlds comic book. But I can't find any proof of that. So maybe it's just a choice that they made here.
Okay.
No, I'm not familiar from any sort of comic that I've seen. So that I don't know. I think that's original for the game.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we're feeling like an F here.
I'd probably go F on this one. I could see a D, but I despise this one.
I'm just not getting any redeeming qualities at all from this.
I wouldn't play it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all the suits, who's choosing this? I don't know. Yeah, this is F. Get it out of my face.
All right. The Kumo suit, F. The next one here, I think we've seen this before, in previous things. It's the hybrid suit.
Was this in the last game?
I think
But they
is.
eventually added all of the movie suits to the.
Oh yeah, I forgot they
were all like
adding them.
DLC.
Yeah,
Well, not that you had to pay for them. I think they were just like in updates. But yeah.
Updates, yeah.
I kind of like this one. I don't hate it. I think it's a little overly complicated in the way that a lot of MCU suits are, so I wouldn't put it particularly high.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I don't dislike it.
I'm okay with this suit. When it comes to Tom Holland suits, there's not a lot that I'm like over the moon about.
Right.
This one's not my favorite, but it's also not my least favorite. It's okay.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of gold on Spider-Man, but yeah, this is definitely not my least favorite of the Holland suits, and I'm also not a huge fan of a lot of the suits. So this one's okay. I think conceptually it's not a bad idea, but I don't know. This would not be my go-to for anything, but I don't hate it. Like the last suit we kind of railed into it. I was like, this isn't Spider-Man. What is this?
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
what kind of crazy person came up with this Japanese Spider-Man? This is like, I get it. It's not insulting, but I'm not like attached to it in any way.
Like we've said with past suits, there's definitely too much going on. It's got a knee pad thing going on. It's got all this breakage in the centerpiece. Like in the movie, I think the gold takes center frame, and you kind of like that's where the eye goes. In this shot, though, I'm like, there's a lot of random stuff happening on this suit.
Yeah, it definitely has that like MCU New 52. Just like we're gonna put a bunch of lines on here, and they're for nothing, but they're here. Look at it.
Okay, I'm feeling like a C here then.
So, yeah, it feels like a solid C to me.
I'd say C. Yeah.
Abrar, do you have any thoughts on these suits? I feel like you just come in with the official letter. Do you like this suit at
He's
all?
the coach.
No, no. I'm like, for example, when we talked about the advanced suit, I was talking about the crayon, so I'll butt in there. But right now, I'm feeling what you guys are saying too.
You got me on that one.
All right, you got it. All right, no, when you hit me with that next crayon comment, I'm gonna be really happy.
Yeah,
So I'm waiting for it.
Shout out the next crayon.
But at least for
New
my
crayon
comments,
just dropped.
my comments for the hybrid suit. This one only works when he's fighting Thanos. But if you're not fighting Thanos, don't use it.
He didn't use the suit to fight Thanos.
Did you not?
That's another one on this list. We'll get to
God.
Right.
We'll
this
find
is
out.
from No Way Home, bro. This is where the 3 Spider-Men.
Go back to eating crayons or whatever. It's fine. We'll take
Whatever
it.
you're doing.
Okay.
Go talk about Harry Potter, you idiot.
What?
I will say the website we're looking at says it was first seen in Far From Home, but I don't know.
Technically, yes, because it is the Far From Home suit, but it's the hybrid of having the attachment of the armored suit. So no,
There's no way they knew that.
I could tell you.
There's no way they did.
They said this one was in Far From Home, Infinity War, and Homecoming. So I guess they
definitely
got
not
at the end of
Homecoming.
Homecoming.
That's definitely not Homecoming. That's from the end of a movie I didn't even see, which is Far From
All right,
Home.
who wrote this?
I know that, and I didn't even see the movie.
Joel Franny at GameSpot. Games Radar.
Don't call him out.
All
We're
right,
coming
so
for you.
the hybrid suit is a C.
Yeah.
Side note: do you guys saw the that skin for the new or the old Batman game? They put the Robert Pattinson suit.
Oh, they put the Pattinson suit. Yeah,
Yeah,
You guys like
I
that?
did. That's great.
Oh,
I'm
what was
yeah, I
that?
really like
Arkham
that
Knight?
suit. Put
Yeah,
that
it
one
was-
in S. I'm just kidding. Don't do it.
That's an S. That's definitely an S.
I like Batman.
Put it in the Spider-Man game. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
Cowards.
Cool.
What were you gonna say, Skyler?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. The next suit is I think you guys like this one. I kind of like it. It's okay, but it's the amazing suit. What do you guys think about this one?
I actually do like this suit. I would okay. I wouldn't wear it in this game, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear most of these in the game. Here's
Yeah.
the thing, and I'm just gonna say
Right.
this once because I feel like it applies to a ton of these suits. I don't want to play a game as a different Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, I
Makes
don't want to
sense.
play as like this isn't a game about Andrew Garfield. This isn't a game about Miguel O'Hara. This isn't a game about Tobey Maguire, right?
Yeah.
And so like if when I wear those suits and it pops up in the cutscenes, like it takes me out of it, and I don't want that. So there are so many of these suits that I would just never put my Peter Parker in this game at any point ever.
That makes sense. I mean, you can play these suits after when you finish the game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's really the only way to do it. Like,
It's for swinging around suits. I remember because I agree with you on the cutscene thing. As someone who didn't play these games, I remember watching like someone's edited together cutscene movie for the first game, and there's a sequence where like we go from one scene to another, and they were wearing the Scarlet Spider suit in the next scene, and it cuts to like Scarlet Spider like climbing through a vent. So it took me a second to be like, wait,
what's happening?
is that Scarlet Spider? Oh, like, oh no, it's just a
No,
skin.
no.
Like it, it really caught me off guard. I thought this was the introduction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially in the game.
especially when narratively in this game in particular, like half the game is about Peter getting a new suit,
Right.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
and he's doing all this stuff, and the suit is directly affecting the story.
Yeah,
But-
the idea of just
but
like
if you-
taking that off and being like,
If you're wearing
I'm
the
Miguel
amazing
O'Hara.
Spider-Man 2 suit, then it's
Yeah.
a bit weird.
That
Yeah.
is, I wanted to say that it doesn't super relate to like my thoughts on these suits. Just I wanted to get that out there. But I do really like the Amazing Spider-Man suit. I actually like this one. Spoilers: the next one is the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I like this more than the next one. The
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. I think the
Yeah.
eyes look
Yeah.
better in this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Um,
that.
Oh my god, I agree. I am actually I really like the first Amazing Spider-Man suit over the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. We'll get to 2 here in a second, but
Yeah,
I'm quite a big fan of the first Amazing Spider-Man suit.
I like it a lot. I remember specifically in the movie, like that was the thing that I took away as like one of my favorite things was just like because I don't think it was a real suit in most of the shots, but the way that they animated like it rippling when he was diving and all that stuff, I thought it looked 10 on 10. Looked great.
An Amazing
Loved it.
Spider-Man, the first one or the second one? Because
The-
they're both practical suits in both those films, way
Yeah.
more
Are
than
they?
the Tom Holland.
I just assume that
Oh,
they
yeah.
at this point I just assume that anytime there's a costume they Green Lantern it.
Nah, but you gotta remember that was back in 2012.
That's what they do.
2000
Okay. Well, hey, that's why
well,
that's so
that's
good then, I guess.
NC-wise, that's-
The
Yeah, the
basketball
first
texture of
suit
it, I remember
was
being weirded out by at first, but I kind of got over it.
I think like when I look at those two suits back to back, I guess we're kind of reviewing both of them at the same time at this point.
Sure.
When I look at those two suits together, I think like maybe it could be argued that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit is the better like Spider-Man suit because it's just classic Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Kinda, but I do prefer for that universe the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit, and one of the things, I mean, those movies are bad, but
Right.
we
Definitely.
a really annoying thing when you get to Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is a bad movie. He just ditched his suit that we saw him make himself for just this completely comic accurate whatever, and it got
Yeah.
touted, it got praised for that.
well,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
my
it's
problem
comic
with it.
accurate. It's like,
I
well,
didn't care for it.
It's
well,
extreme course correction because the first suit was a reaction to, well, we can't be the Raimi films. They perfected the live action looks. We have to go for like this homemade, all these little bits and pieces. The bottom is made of real shoes and the lenses are sunglasses. Like it was so forcefully homemade, which I adore. And then
Yeah.
because they were like, oh, we can't do Nolan meets the Twilight films for a Spider-Man movie anymore. We just have to go full Avengers, and so they made TASM 2, and that suit feels like an over course correction to the course correction. And so I agree, it is a good live action suit, but to me it just feels like Sony trying to figure out anything of like, fuck it, we don't care about our creators, we don't care about anything in terms of like integrity of the art. We're just the Spider-Man suit. This is what you want?
That's
Here,
the one.
it has the Mark Bagley Ultimate Eyes on it. Who cares?
Yeah.
I actually really wish that when Andrew Garfield showed up in No Way Home that he had his first suit.
Yeah.
That would have been
Yeah.
better.
Well, because it is that thing where if you were like, if I'm having a conversation about the Amazing Spider-Man suit, I'm thinking of the first one. Like at no point does the second one cross my mind.
Well, yeah,
Right.
because in the first one, he's dressed as the Amazing Spider-Man from the movie The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And in the
Yeah.
second one, he's dressed,
as Spider-Man from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's another thing to point out here is my suit is just the normal suit. There's like 3 suits on this list that are almost identical to this with like slight differences in terms of like shades of blue, I guess. But there's
Right.
like 3 or 4 that are this suit.
Gotcha. Well, I feel like I should give the Amazing Suit like an A, then and also the Amazing 2 suit maybe a D.
I would put it. I agree with the A for Amazing Suit 1. I would give Amazing 2 like a C. I don't know because I'm getting diminishing returns. So the other one we put in B because it was just like that's the suit, but this one like I feel like comes with baggage, so I would drop it to C. But you can put it in B too.
I was thinking Amazing in B, Amazing 2 and C, but if you want to put Amazing in A, I won't fight you.
I'm fine either way. Yeah, either 1 in A and 2 in B or B and C. Like I'm fine with either of that.
Yeah,
Anthony, you're the vote breaker.
It is rough. I would personally say A is the first suit, and then put the second suit in B, because I do think as a Spider-Man suit, it has a lot going for it, and that's not that
Sure.
the outside world should influence our opinions on this, but like for a lot of people, that is their favorite version of a live-action Spider-Man because it's a 1-to-1 of what they like from the comics. You know, it's the body type, it's the eyes, it's the raised webbing, it's all those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of amazed that we all agree that the first suit is a superior one, which is I was not expecting that in any way. But
It's the eyes for me.
That has to be
Guys, like,
the unpopular opinion on the internet too.
yeah. So I'd say put it in B because it is a good suit. There's things about it that make it not as great as many people make it out to be. But that's where I would put it because it is fine. It is Spider-Man. You can't deny that because look at him. He's red and blue.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
there he is. There's that guy.
I don't know about B. I mean, maybe C, like a C plus.
I could go with C, but it's gonna
I'm
piss
fine with
people
that,
off.
too.
But I'd go C.
I don't care about the people. This is what we think.
This is his podcast.
Abrar's heel turn live.
C. It's a C for you guys. All right.
All right.
Amazing suit A. Amazing 2 suit C.
See,
Next
cool.
one is Spider-Man 2099.
He's always cool, dude.
He is.
I mean, come on, that's iconic. I love the 2099 suit. I know we're not talking about the variants
Yeah.
of those suits, but
Right.
I really appreciate the black and red. Because for those of you who might not be aware, in the comics, it is a black and red suit. It's only the highlights that are blue. You know, very often you'll see with like Venom, right? Venom will often have like blue highlights or sometimes purple in the Ultimate Comics. Since then, 2099 has been sort of given a blue suit just because of the perception of it. But original Peter David's run of 2099, Miguel O'Hara, that is a black suit. So to see the black and red suit realized in a sort of video game fashion is honestly awesome. But the blue and red still looks, as iconic as you can get for an alternate Spider-Man. So I can only say S because it's like one of the coolest alternate Spider-Man suits in existence.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. S. 2099 suit is so cool. It's hard to make look bad.
Yeah, that's definitely. I mean, when did the character show up or debuted?
1992.
2099. It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, he's
Well,
got you there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Got him.
All right.
I also like the suit. I don't really have a lot else to add. I don't know that I would necessarily say S, just because, like, I don't know. It's very, you know what I mean?
No, you cut out. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, go ahead. Would you say that one more time?
What? Oh, like I was just saying. I don't know that I would necessarily put it in S because it is very edgelord, just like McFarlane Spawny. But if everyone else wants it in S, like it is a good suit. Like I'm not gonna be the person to. No, it's got to be lower. Like,
no,
that's not gonna happen here.
if I were to say anything against this design here is how like muscly he is,
Mm-hmm.
But
but
he's muscly. It's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a cyber sort of like high tech suit. It makes more sense for it to be muscly than any other Spider-Man suit because it's from the future and
Yeah.
you know it's fabric that it's kind of like what is it called? It's the same fabric that like the Fantastic Four suits are made out of. It's like a weirdo material from another dimension. I forget what it's called. I've been showing them my comic knowledge and then I forget whatever stupid fabric.
I don't think people are
Fantastic
gonna
Four
hold,
used.
I don't think people are gonna hold that against you.
Well, I mean,
I
Fantastic
know.
Four 1049. I've got none of this.
What is that? Oh well, but yeah, it's cool. I love the skull because you know it goes back to sort of Hispanic heritage. It's neat.
Right.
Yeah, he's
I
a
also
cool dude.
he has like a shiny head too. At least from
Yeah,
the
well,
Yeah.
so do you, Abrar.
He's
Oh,
boldy, boldy.
okay.
That's
head.
for shiny.
But yeah, we all agree S for this one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
All right. Spider-Man 2099 S. The next one here is we reviewed the third one, but here's Scarlet Spider Suit.
I like Scarlet Spider.
Yeah, he's simple. I don't. I love the Scarlet Spider suit. I think Ben Reilly's a really cool character. I don't know if this translated as well as I would like it to. I feel like it's sort of that art style, that 90s art style that Dana was kind of referring to earlier, the sort of edgy
Yeah.
kind of feel. I don't know
Yeah.
if it perfectly translates to the sort of the 3D realistic. Like it's weird to see him with like seam lines and textures and like unlike 2099 who has like a futuristic feel, this one it almost feels like, oh no, he like when he showed up in the Spider-Verse movie this year and he was like a fully cell shaded like 3D
Yeah.
model. That looked good because it
Yeah.
sort of emulated that art style. Here, when you don't have those elements, it kind of is like, oh, he looks naked.
Yeah, just
Yes, the
looking
bottom
at,
part.
just looking at this, I think the no webbing and then the no outline around the eyes makes him look a
Unfinished.
little odd. Yeah.
I do with the tank top.
I mean, I really love this suit design. I guess this kind of comes in. Are we ranking these based on the suits or the suits in this game? Like how they're
in the
portrayed
game, I would
Is
say.
In the
that-
game.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then this does lose some points, I think.
Mm,
Yeah, I agree.
This is a suit that. Okay, I really like the story of the character, like of this version of Spider-Man, but I've always hated this suit.
Gotcha.
I think it looks a lot better in the comic book than it does here. I think you're all 100% right about that. But it's just like, I don't know. I hate the belt. I hate the bracelets. I hate the anklets. I don't know what we're doing here. Why we have all these accessories? What none of them do anything. Like there's a little pouch on it. Like just put a pocket on your pants, dude. Like what are we doing? And then why we have to have the wife beater? Like you just spray painted that thing on. Like could we maybe do some work
hoodie.
here?
He's
That's a
cool
hoodie.
because he wears a
There's no
hoodie.
sleeves. It's a wife beater.
Now hoodies are cool, but don't put the hood up on Spider-Man. That's not cool.
No, and he doesn't have the hood
well-
up normally. That's what helps this design is that because how are you gonna
Yeah.
have a hood up while you're swinging? That doesn't make any sense at all. That's just dumb.
Yeah, that is true. That's just not how physics work. The wind would catch it. But it's there's just like so many accessories that feel so pointless and out of place, and I don't like them at all. The bracelets look like the Black Widow thing, and I know they're not that, but that's what it's kind of like. That's what it's giving to me. Also, the belt looks like Black Widow. Did this dude raid Black Widow's wardrobe? Is that what happened? Is
Yeah,
that
dude,
canon?
she's cool.
I mean,
That's true.
she's cool, but she's also hot, and he's not.
You saying if she was a Spider-Man, you wouldn't like it?
You're saying Ben Riley's not hot? So you're
If
saying
she's-
two different
Whoa,
things.
wait a minute.
But
I mean, if you add the blue pants in there, I think it'd be okay.
Like what? Like basketball shorts?
Something.
Oh, like okay.
That'd be funny.
No.
He'd be like the ultimate '90s character.
I'm just saying, you drop the ankle weights and the wrist guards, and this goes up like a full letter grade for me.
I guess as a C
No,
here.
He'll only drop the ankle weights when he faces his hardest opponent.
When he's going up against Gara.
Yep.
It gets a C for its poor translation, I would say. That's
Sure.
a big bummer. It's just people
Yeah.
that like the suit, like some of us on this call,
Sorry.
feel has problems, and then there's people that don't like it. So it's like all that bogs it down more than it than it should, I would say.
Yeah,
It's
I'm good with
unfortunate.
C. I think that's a solid placement.
All right, Scarlet suit, spider suit, C. The next one is we're not. It kind of tells us how to grade it, but it is the superior suit.
It's yeah.
Obviously in the comics, the Superior Spider-Man storyline, the suit went through a lot of changes from its sort of first issue to its final appearance. This is another one where I don't know if it perfectly translates from what I imagine in my head as the superior suit in the comics. That being said, it does take a lot of inspiration from that Alex Ross concept art for the Spider-Man movie before they just went fully classic. It's very minimal. It's got that red sort of triangle for the torso piece. I like it. I don't think it felt, it doesn't live up to the name, sadly, but I do like how minimal it is without going over the top. I think that helps with it.
I agree.
I like the suit somewhat. I like this suit. So in the storyline, the Superior Spider-Man, it's Doc Ock in Peter Parker's body.
Yeah.
Does he ever use Doc Ock tentacles? Because this suit, what we can't see in this picture, on the back, he's got like little like holes where the arms would come out.
Yeah, he's got like the mechanical arms that come out, which is interesting because I want to put aside. I don't know if the Iron Spider suit is on this list. I'm sure it is. The gold and red outfit that had 3 legs. What was the point of that? That makes no sense whatsoever. Like you should have 4 legs, and that's what a lot of these other suits. And this one in the comics, I guess I don't know in the game if it does, but in the comics he does have those 4 extendo spider legs. And that adds to it in terms of it's both like Doc Ock Spider-Man feel to it.
Yeah.
Well, in this game, the Iron Spider legs are your default move set. Like before you, I mean, I feel like this isn't even a spoiler. Like this is the concept of the game is you get the Venom suit. Before you get the Venom suit,
Right.
That's those are your powers. It's no matter what suit you have, your powers are the Iron Spider suits, and I don't really care for that because one of my favorite things. This is a review of the game at this point. One of my favorite things about the first game was that every suit had its own like unique ability, and that was kind of the point of unlocking them.
Yeah.
And this one is just like, no, you're gonna do the Iron Spider legs, and I don't never liked those.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Yeah, I'm here waxing poetic in regards to the superior suit having it, but if it's I don't like the idea of any Spider-Man just having iron spider legs. Like that's really gross to me for some reason. I don't like that at all.
The only reason it bothers me, and I know it's like nanotech or whatever, but like the animation of it is they show up, do a thing, and then they retract back in, and then the little holes or whatever, like the little discuses that they retract into, just like gone. On every single suit, even the default one, where it's like, you made an upgraded version of the suit for this game, where you also decided that we're going to have the Iron Spider legs for half of the game, and you didn't put anything on that suit to justify that. Like, that's weird to me. Really don't like that. As far as this suit goes, superior suit, I really like it. I think it's very simple. I prefer my Spider-Man costume is pretty simple. My only negative I have is I think the eyes, there's like something about that shape that looks a little more angry, which is obviously intentional because it's Doc Ock in there.
Right.
But I don't really love it. I would say like a B, maybe an A, but a B probably.
I'd say B. Yeah.
I'll say B too. For me, it's all about the eyes. Spider-Man don't usually have white eyes, but when it comes to black eyes,
it's because he's evil.
Yeah, I really like that. But okay, yeah. B for superior suit, not S, but a B.
Yeah.
The next one. All right, this one. This one is the anti-Ock suit.
So this one from the first game, a very specific story beat as to why Peter wears this.
Mm-hmm.
And I can appreciate that. And in that game, when it happens, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But as a suit design, it's kind of a flat line for me. Doesn't really do much.
I agree. 100%.
It's fine. It's weird to me that he has the Rami shaped lenses on the suit because I know like the PS4 suit has a lot of different homages to different Spider-Man stuff in terms of the logos and the eyes and everything, but like it specifically has the Rami lenses. In the first game, and it's very, very strange. So I like the concept behind it. Like you said, that whole confrontation with Doc Ock is really, really cool. But Yeah, I don't have very strong opinions of this suit. Like, it does fit within that moment of time and literally nothing else.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't wear this during the day. You have to wear it at night only.
Oh.
No, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Very specific part of the game, right? In the first one, where you're fighting Akka on the side of the building, like at night, right? And that's a great scene. Love it. Looks great there. The lighting on it is like almost tailor made for that scene, which is why it looks so good in that moment. But also in that moment, it gets destroyed. So it's like, I don't necessarily think that he needs this back, because like, why would he rebuild it? And the other aspect of it is like, yeah, any other setting, if you're wearing this, you just get big ass nightlight on your chest, and it's, I don't get it. I don't dislike this suit, but I would never wear it. I think I'd put it like C. Yeah.
C for crap. No, it's fine. I like it.
I think C is a little high. Maybe a D.
Really?
Jeez. No,
What's the
C's
other one
fine.
that's in? What's the other one that's in D?
D is Scarlet 3.
No, this isn't as bad as that.
No, no.
That's
this is
true.
fine.
Okay, C then. Anti-Ock suit. C. The next suit here is I don't think I can pronounce this correctly, but I'll try my best.
The Arachnite suit.
Thank you, Arachnite
Why did
suit.
you do that for? I wanted to hear him try to say it.
They wanted to
Well,
hear
all
it.
right, bro, say
Now
it
it's too
now.
late.
You've already heard
Now
me
it's
say it,
too
but
late.
say it again.
Now he's learned.
The Arknight suit.
See, he
All
didn't
right.
do it.
No, this is a gotcha game with anime wife.
I don't like it.
No,
I hate
Why
it.
not?
I don't like it. I don't like
this is
Assassin's
Ezreal
Creed-ass
from the
suit.
Arkham games.
It is
know-
Ezreal.
You know what I said? I said don't give Spider-Man a hood. Also, don't give Spider-Man a cape, and this gave him both.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's
some things he
ugly.
doesn't need: gauntlets, a cape, a hood to look like Ezio Auditore. None of those things. Don't
he-
like it. F.
Is
Solid.
he
F.
wearing pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
They're like
khakis.
rolled up. It's like he's going
Oh,
noodling or something. He doesn't want to get his pants
khakis?
wet.
he's
no,
surfing.
I got it, Skyler.
Bad. I don't like it. Bad. F.
F. Wow. Okay. Anyone else?
This was
Yeah.
also, here's another reason it ticks me off. This was also the pre-order bonus.
It is.
Yeah.
Because it's a Moon Knight suit, apparently. According to this description, it's
Is
an
that what it's
homage
supposed
to
to
the
be?
classic
Or is
character
this-
Moon Knight.
Oh.
Well,
Interesting.
Moon Knight stock has never been higher.
yeah.
We need a Moon Knight season 2. No.
Nope.
Need is
Okay.
a strong word.
I would be more interested in watching a Moon Knight season 2 than an Echo season 1.
I like
That's
Echo.
where I'm
Okay,
at.
let's move on. So an F here.
F.
All right.
Do you disagree, bro?
No,
think it
I
belongs in
agree.
D?
No, not a D. I mean, I wouldn't wear it. That's the thing.
F.
It's an F. Arc Knight suit F. All right. So this one is kind of my favorite here. Nicolas Cage voiced this guy. It's the Into the Spider-Verse noir suit.
This one's great.
Yeah, it's cool. I love that it's sort of animated in a different frame rate. I love his little Easter egg
Yeah.
with the Rubik's Cube. Like, come on, this is cool.
Yeah.
Well, you can do the Rubik's Cube with any Spider-Man. That's
Oh,
just
you
a thing.
ruined it.
Damn it.
No. You could do it with Spider-Man Noir. That's it.
You can. That is true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
it's
I mean, you're right. You got me.
got the little like the points animation. It's he's great. I
Yeah,
love
it's
his
Yeah.
cool.
collar. I love his hat.
In motion, the cloak doesn't move the way it should, but I don't really care because also like I'm never probably gonna actually wear this in the game because again, that's a different dude. I really like this game. I really like this suit. Somebody has also found out that there's like certain settings you can play with where if you just like basically turn the saturation off, you can just make it look like you're in Spider-Man Noir's universe, which is really
I
cool.
saw that. That looked cool. Yeah, that's
Which is
wild.
really cool. So I like this one a lot. I think it's a very solid suit. I don't know how he keeps that hat on, but you know what? That's his secret.
He's a
I think he puts
cartoon.
he puts webs
No.
on his head.
You know the same way he crawls up the walls in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. You see the little
The little
points.
hairs.
Yeah, they stick out of his head and they grip the hat.
Oh.
That's
He's
great,
got big
actually. I
hair. He's
kinda
got
love
hair.
that.
It's on his head.
I am curious as to why they went for specifically Into the Spider-Verse noir suit. Like, I guess that's just like where people know him from now.
Wasn't
Yeah.
the first noir suit in the first game?
I don't.
I don't
know.
think so.
I
Maybe.
Leave a comment.
No, they.
No.
I don't think they did. Because I remember in a spoiler cast I listened to, they specifically said that they didn't give him anything with like a cloak or a cape in that one because they didn't think they could animate it well or something. So I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Gotcha. Well, I'm
I
guessing
could fact check it, but that would take effort. So
I'm feeling it's an S here.
Someone would have to play the game to know, and we just can't do that.
can't do it.
Yeah.
S.
S.
Do it.
Yeah.
Well, Noir reminds me of Tony Storm when she's timeless right now in AEW.
That's a good reference. She's
cute.
timeless.
I like her.
All right. So into the
Different frame
Spider.
rate.
Yeah.
She also runs a different frame rate.
Into the Spider-Verse Noir suit S. All right. The next one is I think it's everyone's favorite. Maybe not.
Mm.
Who are you speaking for right now?
Anybody? I don't know. I don't know your guys' opinions. It could be. I don't know. I'm just guessing. It's the homemade suit.
Funny enough, this is my favorite Tom Holland suit. I think.
Oh no!
I love that it's sort of low tech and homemade, especially in that universe of him getting handed suits and it's all either an armor or a 3D printed whatever. The idea of him grabbing what works, and as a Spider-Man suit, obviously you need to get past that, but the idea of a kid just grabbing whatever works, just like the human spider, that kind of gimmick, I'm a sucker for that in the Spider-Man world. So I do like that aspect of it, and it's funny that they put it in because he's just sweatpants man.
Sweatpants man.
Well,
really more than any other suit, this accentuates that Spider-Man has a big ass head.
He does.
He really does.
He's got big ideas.
He's got a 6 head.
Yeah.
The goggles are a little goofy, but that's like the point of this suit.
Sure.
I think out of like the homemade suits that we see in the movies, like there's Tobey Maguire's like wrestling suit, and then the great cracking GoPro shot of Andrew Garfield with like the red ski mask and the sunglasses.
My favorite shot in the movie.
Where's that suit? Give me that one.
And then, then there's this suit. I mean, this one's the one that's the most a Spider-Man suit out of those, I guess. And yeah, it works. I
like it. I mean, I'll give it a B.
I was leaning C.
Oh,
I'm definitely in that same window.
I'm interested to hear if anyone will fight me on that.
I mean, B is good.
That's the thing. I think we got 2 B's and 2 C's, so we got
as much as an
well. Then I say, if it averages, then you round up. So we'll go
sure.
B.
Yeah,
right.
I also agree that this is. So I love the crappy threw it together suit that every Spider-Man has to have at one point. I think that's a fun narrative beat to have in there, and I do think this is one of my favorite versions of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is an aspect of it where also I don't think it necessarily works very well in this game.
Definitely
it doesn't.
He is giant. That's true. It's like full grown Spider-Man in a sort of sweatpants is kind of goofy looking.
Yeah. There's some aspects of this that are really goofy. I don't remember the goggles being that that standout in the movie. Maybe I'm wrong.
They help him focus. He has to have special goggles because his spider sense is so powerful he can't see right when he's going that fast. That was the logic in Civil War.
Sure.
That's why he has the lenses that on the Stark suit is so that they could explain away why he can do the eyes making big and close like the comics and everything. They try to be oh, his spider sense is so strong in his eyes.
He's so smart and cool.
His head is so big, his eyes are so powerful.
Meanwhile, this very game does the eyes thing and doesn't even care to explain it. They're just you want to see it, we'll just fucking do it.
Yeah, we're just doing that because that's what we do now. That's the thing, and it looks good, so we're gonna keep doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess B or C.
Yeah, we said B.
B. All right. Homemade suit B. Side note: do you guys like the feature in the game where you just crash to the streets?
You die with fall damage? I think that's hilarious.
You can toggle fall damage on and off. Yeah, by default it's off. But yes, I love how when you do that, the entire concrete underneath you gets absolutely destroyed, and then everyone comes up to you to take a selfie.
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah, I love that can happen.
I mean,
Spider-Man died right in front of you, you would absolutely take a picture.
A teabag, yeah. You're right.
I mean, that feature doesn't make sense because he has Spidey senses. He should not crash.
Well,
it's
Abrar,
funny.
I mean,
Abrar, if you're playing and you have fall damage on,
Yeah.
and you die, that's
Yeah.
your fault, isn't it? What happened
That's
to your
on you,
Spidey
buddy.
senses?
Yeah, true.
Ooh, damn, you're right. Okay, let's move on. All right, so the next one is we've seen him in this Into the Spider-Verse, but he's also, of course, in the comics. It's the Spider-Punk suit.
What happened here? Why does
Yeah.
Spider-Punk look so boring?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Yeah, so this was original Spider-Verse comics Spider-Punk. It's funny seeing people's reactions, like you just described it perfectly, because I feel like the movies did such a great job with, like, you know, Spider-Man India and Spider-Punk and all those characters, because they gave them like flavor and personality. All of the versions of those characters from the comics are like the most bland, boring attempts at making alternate Spider-Man. So yeah, especially now that we live in a world with a good Spider-Punk design, this looks even more bland. And it's really funny to hear you say that, because it's like, yeah, as someone who's been familiar with the comics version, I'm right there with you. It's boring looking.
Yeah, like in the movie, and then I think even in like other Spider-Punk designs, his eyes are a different shape. Like they're kind of like more diamondy. This is just normal Spider-Man eyes, where it looks like Spider-Man himself is doing cosplay.
Kinda, yeah.
The comics have the regular Spider-Man eyes, just to clarify on that front. So this is fairly accurate to that original comic design, but it just goes to show you how, I don't know, they threw a jacket and some spikes on it and called it a day.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one.
If there was one big change, it would be do the noir from the comic and do the Spider-Punk from Across the Spider-Verse. Like that's what I would change.
Okay.
I don't know why they made those choices. Like if only one of those could be Across the Spider-Verse version, you should have done the Spider-Punk.
Well, I can tell you why.
And then added the
it's because the Spider-Verse Spider-Punk is like lankier and taller. Like the body size fits.
Oh yeah, I mean like do the like, what would you even call that? The like comic booky effect of like when he's moving and stuff. Like I don't even know how to describe it, but if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about.
The British punk style. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But they had to put their animators in a sweatshop to achieve that.
They were already in there. Oh, you meant for the movie? No, sorry. Yeah.
This is a D.
Yeah, D.
Okay, no Fs here.
No, it's not quite that bad.
No, it's.
I mean, I'll give it an F because there's no spikes. I don't want to see the spikes. It's just only one spike or two
spikes.
He's got a row of spikes on his head.
Well, hang on. What do you mean you'll give it an F? We're all grading it the same thing.
That's true. All right, majority wins. D.
All right, if you want an F, look at the next one.
Wait, hold on. I'll do this. You want to give it an F? I'll give it a C. Oh, it's a D.
I got you.
Damn it.
Got you.
Damn it. All right, Spider-Punk. This version is a D. The next one, oh my goodness.
F.
Whoa.
F.
Let me name the suit. Hold on. It's the Secret Wars Civil War suit.
F. I even hate the name F.
Hate every second of it. Hate the cargo pants. Hate the knee pads. Hate that he's got like a gun holster. What's that? Hate the straps. Hate the goggles. Hate everything. This is everything I hate about all of the previous like overly complicated designs. But then also it just like doesn't have any stylistic and like it feels like the choice here was like, what if we took Spider-Man and some random like background character in G.I. Joe and just like mushed them together, and it's like, there you go, there's your Spider dude. And I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's not working for me. What about you, Anthony?
F.
All right.
Get him the hell out of here.
Bye.
Damn. All right, so Secret War Civil War suit F. This one is a little crazy for me, for my taste. It's the Iron Spider armor suit.
I also dislike this one, but less than the previous one.
Not really liking it.
I don't like the comics version of the Iron Spider suit super well. And this is like that, but they made it realistic, so it has a bunch of panel lining and things, and he's shiny like a Christmas present, but I don't like this suit. So it's a faithful enough adaptation of that suit. So if you're a fan of that suit, I get it, but I'm not. So they took a suit I don't like and made it worse. No, thank
Yeah.
you.
He
I
looks
just think
like
it's ugly.
he looks more like Turbo Man from Jingle All the Way.
He does look a little
he
Turbo
is
Man.
Turbo Man.
No, he
There's
wishes,
a-
dude. Come on.
All right, yeah.
There's a little bit of that like coloring, but yeah, I don't like this. Right, this looks like it's too metallic. I don't like how shiny it is. In
He's
certain
iron.
lightings, it's maybe gonna look really good. Yeah, he sure is. But I wish he wasn't.
For me, I mean, I think it's a trend of how I've rated things thus far. The further you get away from being Spider-Man, the lower the grade is, and this is just Iron Man, Spider-Man, and I'm
Yeah.
not vibing with it.
Who would play this character?
Tony
I don't
Stark.
know. Yeah,
Ah.
there you go.
Okay, you got me there. Well, I'm feeling
Nice tank.
a D.
Yeah,
I'd go D.
yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just
I don't
it's just
care.
weird.
It's
Yeah.
pretty bad. I would definitely say D because I'm viewing C as like and this is definitively like I dislike this. So
Yeah.
I would say D.
Same.
Gotcha. All right, so Iron Spider armor suit D. This one, oh yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
disagree with it, but I don't like
I agree.
what's happening here.
This suit, oh, it just feathers my timbers. You know, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what that means.
That's I don't think. Are you? Wait. I wanted to say you were combining things, but I don't know where the feathers is even coming from.
Oh, no.
Don't worry about that. But it's the
Fast.
webbed black suit. What do you guys think about this one?
Is it weird that they call it the webbed suit when it's the Raimi suit?
Yeah, well, because they have to. That's funny. There's so
No,
many
S.
different black suits in this, and I think this is probably the best one.
I don't have the ability to
S,
think about this rationally. Like
S,
it's
S,
yes.
S.
Come on.
I
This is
mean,
probably the best one.
it's. Do you like the suit when you saw it in the movie?
Yeah, of course. I was
Yeah.
like,
No, 'cause
how
I
old
hate-
was I? 11, 12 years old.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone mute Daniel for a minute. I still have the poster. I don't have it up. It's
Ooh.
in my garage, like in a frame somewhere.
Nice.
But the poster of like him on the building with the red suit and the black suit.
Right.
I had that poster too. Yeah.
Man,
Damn.
Spider-Man 3 is not as good or bad as people say it is. There are
No.
far worse films out there, but it's also not a
No.
secret masterpiece by any means. But that being
Yeah,
said,
it's not as
I
bad
was-
as people say, but it's still not good.
no, it's weird how like this generation, the misuse of the word mid, middle of
Right.
the road. That Spider-Man 3 is literally mid.
I'll give you the timeline for us watching Spider-Man 3. So when we first watched it, it was amazing. And then later on, a few years, we're like, the movie's kind of trash. But then a few years later, we're like, it's okay.
Yeah, I think I probably followed that trajectory somewhat, where I saw it in the theater. What were we like? 12,
Um,
like 12 years
11?
old. Around
around
Yeah,
there,
we were
yeah.
like 12, and I don't know, just way more accepting of BS back then, I guess. I don't
Mhm.
know.
2007
agree.
was like the last year for that, right? You know, that's like the first Transformers came out, Spider-Man
Mhm.
3, like that's right before you start to wake
Shrek
up as the
3.
Shrek,
Ooh.
yeah,
don't
Pirates
even
of the
thi-
Caribbean 3.
To be fair, I don't even
Oh.
think I liked Shrek 3 when it came out.
I don't like
No.
Shrek.
That's crazy. You would love Shrek 2.
All right, I'll check it out. But
Abrar's,
okay,
Abrar's kind of like Donkey, you know, if you think about it. He's like our Donkey.
That's Eddie Murphy, bro. You'd like that.
I like Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
right.
S.
All right, S. Web black suit.
No
is an
further
S.
discussion.
Oh, yeah, it's an S. Of course, we're not to discuss any further. Then the next suit is the web suit, Tobey Maguire's suit, as an automatic yes, right?
We'll skip past it. Okay, so I do have something to say on this one, actually.
Oh, okay, go.
Yeah, it looks worse in game.
Yeah, so if you look at pictures of this in the game versus like him in the movie, what is there like some sort of lighting thing, like the way Raimi lights his
Maybe.
movies? Like, why? Whenever you see like in this game or like modern toys of like Marvel Legends of Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, why is the webbing so bright and why is the color so dark?
I think I like this one in the first Spider-Man game when they gave us the web suit.
It
than
probably
this
looks
one.
better there. I
Yeah.
don't know what's different about this one. Specifically in this game, there's something about like the way the webbing is, like the webbing looks so raised off it that like the pockets in between looks like it's like waffle deep. Like it's not good.
Tasty.
I also think the eyes are weird. There's something about it that just like doesn't do it for me.
Are they based? Is this based on the No Way Home suit? Because the No Way Home suit is not the typical like two forward suit.
It could be.
It's
Maybe.
slightly different, and that's what a lot of like the figure. We're talking about the figures. Those are based on the sort of newer design, and there's like little details like the way the eyes are placed, the way the web is angled on the torso. Like you kind of have to be into looking at Spider-Man's suits in great detail to notice it, but.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's these little things that you don't think about until you see it. Once again, though, I don't really have a way to think about this rationally because this is like my childhood hero on the screen.
Right.
But I do agree that it's like you want it to be perfect because it is your childhood hero. But like, I don't know. I can't rationalize anything. It's Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, Pizza Time. Like, my brain don't work right. Sorry, I can't have any input.
No, you're just like all of us.
Even if you toggle back and forth like in two different tabs, like the black suit,
the black one looks monumentally better in this game.
It's very clearly like the black one is right out of Spider-Man 3, and then you're right. This one is out of like No Way Home, and the eyes are like a little smaller or different, and
maybe
well, the 3 suit, the black suit is technically a different suit because it has a different logo and everything. So. That's why it's probably based off of 3 versus the other one, which is it can be based on a more modern interpretation of the suit in the No Way Home suit.
If we were going off of just like the Tobey Maguire suit from his movies, it would be an S for me. But
it would be a lot higher
because it's this. I'm gonna go A.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'm at like a B.
Ooh,
honestly. Because it's like this is another one where it's basically just the normal design of the Spider-Man suit, but then they've also added a bunch of like elements that in this game do not work, like these very heavily raised webbings. Like I don't know, they look like baseball laces, like they are that raised off of his body. I'm very like I'll take an A, but I think it's a lower than that for me.
Gotcha. Anthony?
I already said I can't speak, so I'm just gonna say A. Guys, we got a lot of suits. We should probably speed this up. There's like
a lot of suits.
80 more suits. They've actually added more suits as we speak.
I won't go lower than A because I'm a nostalgia whore. So whatever.
That's all right, man.
You remember this, so you don't have to.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
It's a nostalgia critic, but with like smeared lipstick.
All right.
Websuit
You
A.
do not talk about Doug that way.
He would have thought it was funny.
Let's move on, guys. The next suit is the upgraded classic suit. I'm not feeling this one. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not bad. It's just like I don't know. I don't like all the weird black like sort of bits on the arms and the
ankle.
I don't know. I don't really care for it as much anymore. It's got good red and blue, but there's better versions of just a classic style Spider-Man suit. So why would I go for this one? And there's better Holland suits than this. So
yeah.
For the texture for this one, it reminds me of like a popsicle.
Well,
like
he was a popsicle one time.
Yeah,
that's true. So like C or B?
I'm feeling C.
I'm also at a B for this one. Like, I think for me, this is similarly on par with the other one. Where like I have the same amount of complaints with this one. Where it's like, I've never really cared for the Tom Holland logo. I think it's too small. I wish it was more interesting. And then like, there's a couple extra like design elements that I wish weren't there. But it's still just like a pretty okay suit. I don't know. I'd put it at B. C's fine.
All right. Upgraded class.
We'll say C. Because the next Tom Holland suit that we're gonna get to, I think I like a little bit better.
Sure.
Agreed.
And that one
I
might say B.
All right. Upgraded classic suit is a C. The next suit, it looks pretty cool. It's the new blue suit.
Why is it called that?
He's blue, isn't he?
Yeah. It's like Fantastic Four.
Yeah, well, I assume that's where this design comes from.
Yeah.
It's from one of the times that he was a Fantastic Four.
Nice.
Yes.
I don't like it. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
It
If you're gonna
reminds me
give
of
me
like
a
Dr.
Fantastic
Manhattan.
Four suit, give me Bagman. Don't give me this. Don't care. Get out of here.
You know
No,
what?
it,
That's a good point.
it looks like Dr. Manhattan. I don't know.
Because it's blue.
Yeah, like blue and the
No,
black.
he's wearing pants.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
This for me is I don't know, a D. Like,
Oh goodness.
I dislike it.
This
It's-
is gonna sound weird, but I have actually no opinion on this one.
Yeah.
This one does not resonate with me. I don't know.
I like the choices for the blue and the black. I don't know what it is. Like it looks very smooth. I like that about it. I like the sort of Fantastic Four logo that he has on his chest there.
Mhm.
He's got like a weird boot thing. There's like a little raise. I don't really understand when costumes do that, where they have like here it goes up partly up the leg.
Well,
I don't really.
I think it's
know what
supposed to be
that's about.
mimicking the part on real boots that you would grab and pull up, but like those aren't real boots.
Yeah,
So-
it's a big old sock. So I don't know if I could go D. I would say C, but I don't have a strong connection to it. But I do like it as like a clean sort of naked ass Spider-Man. He's just,
You know
he's
what?
just blue.
I'll give it this.
Sure.
You know it's Spider-Man.
You do know it's Spider-Man.
You
I
know
do
it's
think
Spider-Man, but different, which is better than some of the other things we've gone through.
that's also true. I do think just looking at the alternate colors that are in there, I think all three of them are better than the original.
All right. So C here.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. New blue suit is a C. The next one here, it looks kind of modern. It's the upgraded suit.
Not to
This
be
is the
confused
one
with
he
the
gets
upgraded
in-
classic suit.
The one he gets in Far From Home. I like this one better than the blue one.
Agreed. Yeah. The
The
problem
black
I have
shade
with
is
it,
good.
yeah,
Go
the
ahead.
blank is good. The problem I have with it, I think, is the forearms. I don't like how much black is like he has like a little bit of red at the sort of elbow bit, and then it's fully black, and then he has like red fingers. I like the red and black. It has a very much callback to like original Amazing Fantasy Steve Ditko Spider-Man. Like a red and black spider, as we've established with like Superior and whatnot, looks good.
Neat.
There's a bit much, but it is better than the red and blue suit that he had previously. Like I do like that about it. It makes it feel more like his suit. Like it makes it feel more like this is the Tom Holland Spider-Man suit of how unique it is compared to the others.
Yeah. I think this is probably the best Tom Holland suit, unless I'm forgetting one. I haven't looked back through these since I sat down to do this. I think this is my favorite of the Tom Holland suits.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
You know, when we talked about the Amazing Spider-Man, I said that I wish he wore the suit from the first movie when they were all in No Way Home. I
Mhm.
kind of wish that Tom Holland wore this suit in No Way Home instead of the gold thing.
It is technically that suit.
It is that suit, but get the gold off of there.
They put a big gold
Alright.
on it.
I wasn't against the gold when we were talking about it, but like just that shot of like when they all land on the Statue of Liberty, like side by
Right.
side. If it was
Yeah.
this suit and the Amazing Spider-Man one suit and then Tobey Maguire, I think it would feel a bit more special. Like
I
these
agree
are
with that.
all these guys in their prime or
Original
whatever.
suits.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I agree. I would give this.
What did we give the other one? Was it C?
We give the other one a C, but I would give this one an A. Like,
give this-
genuinely, I think this is like a good
Oh.
suit.
I was gonna bump up to B, but
I was gonna say B as well.
Well,
I
I
was
mean,
gonna
that
give
makes
it-
sense because I was a B with the other one, so we're all up one.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
All right. Yeah, I go with the B as well. All right. Upgraded suit is a B. All right. The next one is you guys seen the suit in the theaters?
It's the bad one from the same movie.
I don't know about that, but
No, it's the bad one.
we'll see. We'll see.
Just
I
say-
never said the
Just
name.
say the name. Just say the name. Just say
I
the
also the
name.
name. It is the Stealth suit.
It's
Crap,
the,
get it out of here. D.
the Night Monkey suit.
It's Night
Right.
Monkey. You
Yeah,
said we saw it in
there's-
theaters. I didn't see this movie, so that's technically not true for me.
Oh damn.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm at a D with this. Like, I don't need to go over this. It's exactly all the things that I've complained about before. It's got all of this like weird Militech like padding and stuff that I don't think does anything. I don't know why it needs the three straps for the eyepiece. Like, what's the bit going over the top? I
Because
don't
the
like it. I
eyepiece
don't know what's going on
flips
here.
up in this one.
Eh.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like this. I won't throw it an F because it's not F.
No, there's definitely worse, but this is bad.
But this suit is crap, and it's like it's one of those suits that very clearly was only put in the movie so we can make new toys.
Right.
And there's one of those for No Way Home that's on this list too. Sick of it. Get it out of here. D.
I mean, the point of the suit is called, the keyword is stealth.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I also don't think that he uses it stealthily in that movie.
No.
Really.
Yeah, not only no, he doesn't.
So,
All right. So like a D, I guess.
D.
D.
All right.
D.
D. All right. Self suit D. The next suit, it's a classic for sure.
What it says in the name.
Yeah, it's the classic black suit.
Yeah, it really is just what it says on the tin on this one, huh?
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
I like
shiny.
I like that
suit
one of the
shit.
alternate ones is like the inky blue color. I think that's great.
Yeah, very ultimate.
I like
Of
that.
all of the black suits in this game, this is the one I would be most tempted to actually wear in the game. Because I like the Spider-Man 3 one better, but that's a different guy.
Right.
And we'll get to it. I really don't like the ones that are already from this game. I think there's problems that we'll talk about later.
You have to censor it.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. I like this one. I think it's good. I don't think it's like stellar. I don't think it's but it's good. Yeah.
I like it too.
I mean, it feels stupid saying like, "Oh yeah, it's classics." That's in the name. I don't know. I'd give it an A.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I guess we're gonna have to give it an A because I would give it an S because I think it looks perfect. It's so slick. It's how I want the symbiote to look. I think it looks like, I don't know, very Tar-esque. So I like that about it. The black suit's just such a cool alternate take on the sort of Spider-Man look. It's so like the big white spider is iconic. The little white patches on the hands, and yeah, we'll get to the in-game one, which is that but complicated. So I'm glad that this is in it because this is how I imagine Black Suit Spider-Man in my head. I mean, the eyes are a bit bigger; they're a bit more McFarlane than say the Secret Wars first appearance look, but still, I think it looks good.
If anyone else wants to give it an S, we'll throw it an S. Anyone?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Sounds like an A.
Throw it an A.
I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A. I mean, I like the suit, but it's not, superior.
I tried, Anthony. I didn't try hard enough for me myself to give it an S, but I tried.
No, that's fine. It's fine. We'll just fine.
Classic black suit A. The next one, it kind of looks like the other one we just saw, the Iron Man Spider-Man suit, but it's the Iron Spider suit.
Yeah, I would put this in the same category as the previous Iron Spider. I just don't
like a D.
It's too much. Yeah, if that's where we put the other one, I think this goes right next to it.
I think this is worse than the last Iron Spider suit because at least the last Iron Spider suit was like Iron Man Spider-Man, and it was like a streamlined red and gold. This is like a Spider-Man suit, but so much worse. It's like everything that you're talking about with the panel linings and the extra details and all that.
Oh no, I do hate it.
It's like a worse. It's like everything about every kind of wrong Spider-Man that we don't like about it, all mished into one. And I mean, obviously, we're talking about the game and how it's implemented in the game, but like that Homecoming ends with him being like, you know what? I don't need your fancy iron suit. I'm going to be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And then because the next film was Infinity War, it was like, all right, I'm in my stupid iron suit.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be the strongest I've ever been.
Yeah. For this suit, where's his neck?
Don't
need it. It's a weak point.
Yeah, true.
I'm built like a shark.
All right, I guess a D here.
D. I'd say D.
I'd say F, but we'll put it in D.
All right. I mean, give some props to it. It's iron. I don't know.
No, I don't want to give it props.
No,
but
I don't want to give it
in
any
D.
compliments.
All right. Iron Spider suit is a D. The next one here, it reminds me of the good old days. It's the new red and blue suit.
Yeah, this one, okay, because I know what the conversation here is going to be, because it is literally changes. Here's the thing. I think those changes are bad. I think those changes are bad. I think the changes that have been made are bad. It gives like guy at a kid's party, like rented suit. I don't like the texture of it. Like that weird like velour shine that they put on it is like, first of all, you're building up static electricity like crazy. Ain't no way. Looks super uncomfortable in comparison. I think this is just the classic suit, but made by somebody who was like, what if we used some fancier fabrics, and then just like drop the ball hard.
I will say what drives me nuts about this suit is how shiny it is. This suit, maybe it's because he's shiny, and maybe it's because at the scene when he wears this, he's like running across snowy rooftops. But like, this looks like a Christmas suit to me.
Kinda.
I can see that.
This suit's giving Christmas.
I think it is the Christmas suit in No Way Home at the end.
That's
Yeah,
what I
no, it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
Abrar
it
just
is.
caught up. Hey, Abrar.
Oh,
nice to meet
sorry.
you.
Hey. No, but for real, I feel like I want to bite him. That's how like.
What?
All right. Okay, grades. Grade this one. We're moving on.
All right, so what? This is a B. I'm feeling.
Well, not from Daniel.
Yeah, I would say C.
See, I give it a B.
I mean, if everyone else is saying B, it's a B. So I don't know. Look at the other guys.
I don't know. It's just Spider-Man. Like, I mean, he's shiny,
Yeah.
but he's just Spider-Man. Like, people gave this so much credit, like, oh, he's finally Spider-Man, when it happened in the movie, and I don't think you get extra points for that. But
No. Well, and in the case of the Amazing Spider-Man series, that was actively a bad choice.
I don't know. B for baseline Spider-Man, like we said with that other suit. I think.
All right.
Yeah, I like it. I give it a B.
All right.
White.
New red and blue suit B. The next one is I don't know about this one. It's
Say
the
it.
black and gold suit.
Hate it.
Okay, so if you are like standing on like the other side of a football field,
Yep.
Right.
Why?
squinting,
You're like, that's fine.
you're like, hey, that's like a black and gold Spider-Man.
Ugh.
Problem is, you get up close, and it's got wires, and because it's the suit inside out.
Yeah.
And wait? You're telling me that Spider-Man's swinging around with all these wires rubbing against
Just
his
like,
body?
right? It raises questions that I didn't want to have, right? Of just like, no part of it. Like, this is the texture that's touching his skin at all times. And there's like active, like open diodes and stuff and like loose wires. I'm like, ain't no way he's fighting somebody with that on. He's going to be like, those little pieces of metal are going to be cutting him anytime he gets punched. Like, this is a terrible decision.
And narratively, just like I said with the Night Monkey, he only flipped it inside out so that to sell new toys.
Yeah. I like the idea of a black and gold suit. I think that's cool. I think this is a poor version of that.
And it's got the
I
Doctor
don't
Strange
like gold
gauntlet on it.
on a Spider-Man suit. I think it looks weird. It looks tacky.
This thing is pissing me off.
I think if he had the duct taped phone to his chest, that would add a bit more character. Because that's like the scene in the movie, one of the funniest scenes in any Spider-Man movie. It's me, Flint Marco. That's. Thank you for saying your name, Sandman. I really appreciate it. What did you do? Did you kill that guy? I love him. But no, this is sucks. That's what I'm gonna say about it. S for sucks. Put it in S tier.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Anarchy.
All right. I'll give it an F.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. Why do you sound so sad about it?
No,
We can bump it up to a D. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we put Night Monkey in D. I'd put this
in
in
a D. Yeah.
I'll put it in F.
no, I'll give it a D. It's giving us something. Black and
Did you
gold
like
suit.
it, Abrar?
I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
You seem defeated.
I mean,
I
don't know.
Anytime there's a bad Spider-Man suit, we're all defeated.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Black and gold suit is a D. The next suit is I don't know. It's kind of funky here. It's the life story suit.
I don't know what this is.
So I have added context to give to this
Thank you.
because this is one that you unlock through the game.
Okay.
This one, okay, without spoilers,
It's a spacesuit.
I mean, no, but you would think so.
I mean, it is.
Looks like Ant-Man.
You're doing the like science stuff like how you did in the first game. But in this version of it, it's you and Harry doing like trying to save the world or whatever, heal the world, I think is the actual quote. And when you finish that quest line, this is supposed to be like a suit that Harry gives you or something. Like, I think that's what's implied.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
And it's like, hey man, this sucks though.
that's weird because it's called Life Story because it's based on the Spider-Man Life Story book by Chip Zdarsky,
Like, this is-
which is like,
oh, is it from something?
it's from a book. Like, okay, so Life Story is it's a little divisive. Not everybody loves it. I thought it was great. It's like, what if the Spider-Man story was told in real time? Like, if he was a teenager during the 60s, realistically, he would, be an old man by today. So if decade by
Right.
decade tackles all the major Spider-Man stories, but as if he were to actually age in real time. And so, like, this suit is like later in his life, so he needs like a suit that can take him to space that isn't gonna
This is
like
his
because
Dark
he's an
Knight
old man.
Returns.
A little bit, yeah. Like him and Miles go to space and they tackle the superior storyline in like a modern way. So it's weird that they made it both a canon event, like in the game, but it's also
Yeah.
based on a comic book event where he's old man Spider-Man that goes to space. Yeah, that's a weird
I
choice.
wouldn't know if they give it to you. Yeah, either way, it's an ugly ass suit. Like I don't I get the idea. It being a spacesuit makes it make more sense.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
gone.
Danny, you're back.
Okay.
You cut,
no, I
you
didn't
cut
go
out.
nowhere. I was here
You
the
cut
whole
Oh,
time.
out.
okay.
You keep
No, I
cutting
just stopped
out every
talking.
now and
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay, D
but
or F? Which one?
no, I do like the idea of like an old Spider-Man character, but this is
Yeah.
not for me.
I will say, having Anthony give us the context behind it, it makes
Yeah.
me feel bad about putting it in D, but in D it goes.
No, it's a D, especially for here. It's very weird to have for them to have chosen all the suits from that
Yeah.
comic to put that in there. Weird choice.
I would be
wouldn't have
more
done
willing
it.
to put it in D if I didn't know that they had taken this existing thing and tried to retcon it into the like. I'm actually like more angry at it now. Like I would put it in an F at this point.
All right, go
That's
for it.
so
I won't
weird.
fight you.
I guess an F then.
What? I think
An F?
pretty much everyone else said D. Did you say?
Oh,
F?
is it that? I
I
thought you
said F. They
F.
said D.
You said
I
F,
said
and then I
D.
said I wouldn't fight you. So I don't know.
Oh,
Whatever.
okay. Okay, I'll just pick a D because it's doing something. It's an old Spider-Man in there. Come on now, he's an old guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Leave him alone.
He's an
Yeah,
old
don't bully
man.
him.
Life story suit is a D. The next one looks kind of cool. I mean, not kind of cool. It is cool. It's the Last Hunt suit.
Whoa.
I like
I
the idea
mean-
of this, but I hate the execution.
I think it looks well. So we're in this weird spot now where this is just for the game, right? Like this
Yeah.
He
never
looks
happened
more
anywhere
like
else.
the Shocker than he does Craven with
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
color scheme.
Yeah,
That's a little
yeah.
weird.
But I like the Shocker.
I know
Shocker's
you
cool.
love the Shocker.
So yeah,
Um,
so this is another one that you unlock just by doing story content. Or there's like hunter blinds that are basically the same thing as the Kingpin bases from the first game, and when you get knock all those out, then you get this suit. So that's the only
So-
context of this. This one isn't in the game as like feeling like somebody gave it to you, but it is a reward.
Mm.
It I mean, it looks cool. But, like I've said things should lose points earlier for not really coming across as a Spider-Man suit, and this certainly doesn't. But it's
Yeah.
also like not canon. It doesn't matter.
True.
So I don't know.
It looks kind of tokusatsu, and I like that about it. I would kind of imagine this showing up in some sort of Super Sentai or Kamen Rider, but yeah, it doesn't feel very Spider-Man to me. So I don't think it's an awful suit, but it's not a Spider-Man suit. So there's that.
I agree. Yeah, I think I'm somewhere in like a C-ish area.
Yeah. Yeah.
where
that's
it's
what I was-
like I really like the design elements of this. I think the fur is a cool idea, but there's something about like the color choice that just makes it all feel kind of mushed together. Like the mask does not pop out of the fur at all. It just kind of blends in a little bit.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
the burgundy-ish purple red again is just like you almost went for a color. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't care for it, but I like the idea of it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a C because it has fur.
Oh yeah,
All
that's
right,
fair.
all right, there you go. It goes in C. C for fur.
C for fur. Last Hunt suit. D. The next one is I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's the, it's the Saving Life suit.
Ugly.
This is another reward for another storyline thing
Yeah.
for some other character. D.
D. Okay. It reminds me of like what character has gold and purple?
I mean, I can tell you, but
Prowler.
it's kind of spoilers for the game.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It says it right
'Cause it's-
there.
Well,
It does say on the list. If you want to
I'm
read
not looking
the
at
list.
it. I'm not looking at that description
All
there.
right. All right. Spoilers. Don't.
yeah, don't
Don't-
read
don't
that
read
thing.
Ugly.
But yeah,
It
it's
sucks.
just literally that character's color scheme added to a weird metallic suit. I don't know. I'm at like again a C.
Okay.
Oh,
I
see,
don't
I went
hate
lower.
it,
I
but
said D.
I
yeah, I
would
wouldn't
say
fight you
F,
on a D.
but I'll say D because that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll go with D2. Saving lives suit is a D. The
All right,
next one is
now we're getting to the fun ones.
yeah,
Ugh.
this was a little fun. Not classic, but is just a black suit.
Dude, he looks like Fruit Roll Up.
He
Oh,
he looks like a fruit roll up that someone has dropped.
Ooh.
Good.
It's got like the hair in it,
Does
like
it?
the texture of a carpet.
I see that.
I want to like this suit because I do like the sort of texture of like the head and the chest but I don't get the sort of like weird underarm kind of like it has the texture as if it were a real suit, right? Where it's like, oh well, the parts you need to move are a different fabric or whatever than the parts that would be hard and armored. And you're like, sure, but this is alien goo. Why does it have to have realistic
Yeah.
like bits to it? I don't know. I want to like it, I really do, but I it's just I don't get it. I don't get why he has all these weird different textures and like you said,
Yeah.
the weird like someone pressed their gummy into a carpet.
Yeah.
Ew, it's gross.
So
well, let me add this little bit for you since you haven't played it. This suit is also like actively gooey and kind of moving around.
Oh, I like that.
I like
I
that too.
hate it.
It's not a goo guy.
It's like
there's-
gooey. It's like
there's
But
stuff,
that's the,
there's stuff that I don't want to reveal because there's spoilery things about it, but there's more to I want to say why this suit looks like this here in the origin of how Venom enters the story and etc. So
yeah,
Daniel knows what I'm talking about.
I do.
Gotcha.
Another thing I want to add, I hate
Mhm.
that it has like ab cutaways. Like
Yeah,
what are we doing
no,
here? What's
the
with that?
weird
like it.
drawn in ab things. You're goo.
Yeah, you're a gooman. Why do we need that?
Hello,
is that 6 or 8 abs?
I don't know. He's a spider. How many
I'm not
abs do
counting.
spiders have?
They have like 16.
Whoa, that's a big
That's crazy.
spider.
That's a big spider.
Spiders just constantly doing crunches, dude.
That's all they do in their cave. But yeah, I'll give it a I don't know, like an A or B.
I'm gonna give.
Spaghetti?
Yeah, right
Actively
there.
just put it in. I put it in
I'm-
C.
I was gonna say C on this one
Really?
C
for
symbiote.
Ooh.
Ah!
okay. Well, if you get to the next one,
There we go.
All right. Oh, so the majority is C for black
C.
suit. Okay. All right. Black suit is a C. Disappointing for me, but I like it. I'd rather be an A, but it's okay.
Well, the
yeah.
reason I gave that one a
Sorry.
C is this next one. I'm gonna go in a completely opposite direction than Daniel's going. I think.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I hate this
so the suit you guys are talking about is called the symbiote suit.
Oh,
Yeah. This one is grosser, therefore it
he's
is better.
angry. Yeah, he's angry Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We'll just say this is a mature rated podcast, right, Abrar? We
It's
can say
explicit.
stuff- Explicit. That's what
Okay,
it
so we
is.
can say
But I
it.
did
they-
give you
so-
boundaries before.
So
No,
well,
It's
you
okay.
gave us
It's-
you gave us no
no one's gonna
warnings
talk
on
about
this
those ones.
episode.
oh,
they
that's
gave,
true.
They gave Spider-Man. They gave the suit the dick veins.
The Snickers dick veins.
Ah.
It's covered in them.
He's covered in dick veins.
You can censor this if you don't like it, but this is a very important concept for this
You
conversation.
just say Snickers.
He's covered in.
He's covered in
Vas deferens.
Snicker dick veins.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I can see
It's-
that.
It's bad. It's really bad. Also, you can't see this, but the back of the head, like the veins are really thick there, so it almost looks like
Ugh.
braids. Like it looks like.
Don't say head.
I'm not gonna say head. I'm trying so hard not to say head.
Head.
Head. Oh damn. No, it looks. It looks like
Man.
in Guardians 3, the stretched face, how it like kind of buckles in the back a little bit.
Sure.
It looks like that, but it goes all the way down the neck. Like that's the texture of it, and it's atrocious.
That sounds great.
vile.
I like that. I like how the spider is more angry, so it's spread out. It's not the full like Mac Gargan, Venom logo. But it's not exactly the classic logo either. And yeah, he's just a bit more flared up. It's allergy season, so I think that's interesting. I like that more than the regular suit. I'm gonna go with Skyler. Sorry, Daniel. I know you don't want to touch it,
That's
but for
gross.
this one, you're gonna have
I don't want
to.
it anywhere near me.
I
I
want
don't
to
want
put
it in my
my hands in
city.
it like silly putty.
This is the suit that makes J. Jonah right.
No, so last one was C. I would bump this one up to at least a B
Okay.
I agree.
I
B
would go
is
in the opposite
good.
direction to D.
because it's
But-
gross.
But
D
Yeah,
for
I
Daniel,
hate this.
D for Dick
Despise
Van.
this.
like symbiote is supposed to be disgusting, right?
I mean, I guess.
All right, it's a B
But
then.
if the argument is it's supposed to look bad and therefore it does, then like it still looks bad.
All right. All right, but we'll still go give it a B. Symbiote suit
Sure.
is a B. Side note, are you guys glad that the Craven movie is being pushed? Because people might get confused with how this Craven is according to the movie one that's coming out soon.
Oh,
You
'cause
guys,
he's
there's
not
like a
friend to the animals.
That
No.
that movie affects me not at all.
Yeah,
Abrar.
if that movie even comes out,
Oh, it does.
No, what I'm saying is like the character in this game is completely like he looks completely different from the movie that's
Well, yeah,
coming
you don't
out.
know that.
See, this guy's Craven,
Yeah.
What's he craving?
and the other one is
Death,
Craven Friends to
mostly.
the Animals.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm neither positive nor negative on the Craven movie.
are we
Just
gonna do
whatever.
this last suit? Because it is a spoiler.
Yep. Let's do it.
Well, I just want to say Russell Crowe is in the new Craven movie. That's why I will watch because of him. But yes,
You're just hoping he's gonna do
Agreed.
the thing from the Devil's Exorcist.
Pope's Exorcist.
Whatever.
the Goku. But
Yeah, there it is.
but yeah, this is the last suit for Mr. Peter Parker, and it is a big spoiler. Sorry, guys.
It's the
You
big
didn't have to
spoiler
reveal
suit.
that it's a spoiler. Like this is
I mean-
a suit that exists in Spider-Man lore. You didn't have to confirm that it's in the game as like a story plot point.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
But it says it right there in the thing.
Nobody
Anti-
was reading those.
He's not reading.
I'm not reading those. I'm just reading the bold letters. The anti-venom suit. What do you guys think about this one?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like
uh,
any of these
interesting.
goo suits.
I like basically everything head down I like, and then I just don't feel like the head matches very well.
There is something about the eyes that don't work for me. Like the outline of them is, I don't know, too thick, too differently shaped. From
What if
the
it had
normal
no
part.
outline? You just had a big white circle head.
Honestly, do it. Go for it.
I mean, as an anti-venom suit, it's a little interesting just because it's not like what the suit looks like in the comics too. I mean, it is white and it's inverted, but yeah, I don't know if they went the full anti-venom route. It just kind of looks a little too similar, and I can see why they didn't put it in now. Because I was gonna ask if is the Future Foundation suit in there where the
I
Spider-Man
think
has
it was
the
in
white
the
and
first
black.
game, wasn't it?
I think so. I mean, that suit's usually in the games, but I guess they didn't put it in because it's too similar to a plot point suit. Spoiler alert, I guess. So I mean, it's fine. I don't dislike it. I think it's a white Venom suit. Sure.
The only thing I like about the Venom suits, all three of them do this, I guess. But if you do make the choice to switch out of them in the game, then when you go into like your berserker mode, like your Spartan rage or whatever, but Venom, the suit, whichever suit you're at in the storyline, like goes over the suit you're on, and then when you come out of the rage, it goes away. So I think that's really cool. I didn't notice that until this suit, which makes me slightly more positive on this suit than the other two. But I still don't care for it. Too gooey. Ooh.
Oh man, you don't like goo.
No, I don't like goo, and I especially don't like coom goo.
All right. We don't
Do
need
you
to say
like-
the C word.
Do you like Play-Doh?
Play-Doh is less gooey, like it's less oozy, I guess. So slightly more, but also not really.
Would you stick your hands in a bowl of cold chili and just kind of mess around?
No,
Guys, we have a half a list to still
absolutely
do.
not.
Can we stop talking about chili goo and just
Well, you don't want to talk about chili?
not right now?
But
I'd give this one a C or a B if you're feeling extra positive on it.
I'm giving it a D.
Wow, fuck me.
Wait, why
guess.
is this the one that you're negative on of the three?
I don't
have
know.
Thoughts.
It's not giving
Speak to me.
It's not giving me Spider-Man vibes. There's
This one's not.
Not the Snickers one. This one's the pro. Okay, no, that's fine.
I don't know. It's just I never seen this suit before, so I'm not feeling it.
All right, grade it. We're halfway done. Go.
Yay.
All right, so
C.
or C. Okay,
Yeah, I think we settled on C.
anti-venom suit C. All right, guys, we're halfway there. Any thoughts on the Peter Parker suits?
Nope. Keep going.
All right.
We just gave all our thoughts.
Oh yeah, that's true. All
him.
right, Miles Morales, our guy. His first suit is the upgraded suit. What do you guys think about this one?
I mean, I'm just gonna throw this out as a spoiler. I think this is his best suit out of all of them.
Wow.
They gave him Nightwing stripes. That's kind of interesting.
And I think it's cool. Like, I genuinely think this is his best suit, and like not necessarily by a ton, because there's a couple that look pretty similar to this, but this is his best suit for me. This is this is an S because I don't think anything's better.
I do like it.
I like it too. I'd give it an S. I think it looks neat. I like the texture. I like the shiny reds. It still looks like Miles. It's not a huge departure. I like it.
Yeah,
Nice.
S.
All right, S. Upgraded suit S. The next one is it's a little pretty cool, I guess. It's the family business suit.
I don't know.
Yeah, this goes into the territory. One of the things that I'm probably going to bring up a lot with these Miles Morales suits specifically is it's like that doesn't feel like Miles. Like that that could be any Spider Boy in there. You know what I mean? And this is one of those where it's just like this is just a techie suit. Like this is nothing for me.
I like how subdued the gold is. Obviously, I've been talking a lot about these stupid gold suits. For a lot of the Peter suits, they were like really bold and brash, and they belong in the trash. This one, they're a bit more kind of flat. It's a bit more of like an unpolished gold on a flat black, and I prefer that. But you're right. What about this is Miles? Not much. So it's like a fine spider suit. I'm not offended by it, but it's not really special.
I like the gold eyes.
They're like ambery. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's something. I got nothing. It's fine.
It's so
I'm at like I'm. This is the most C I've ever felt. You know what I mean? Where I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm pushing it to a B.
No, go for it, dude. It's your list, dude. You're the one making it.
C. All right, C it is then. Family business suit C. The next suit, we all know this one. It's the classic suit.
It's the classic suit. It's the one from his
one, right?
standalone game, from Miles Morales.
Right.
Looks good in 2020.
It's good. This is just basically the first suit, but slightly not as good. So
yeah, I don't. It's not as good as the upgraded one. A, I guess.
I would also go A.
It's Miles. He's got his nice classic design.
Yeah, I mean, it is classic. Miles Morales has a great look.
Yeah.
His
The classic suit is more, like I said, like the crayon comment. It's like this one. It's dry crayon.
Crayons made a grand return. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it does have the same. I wonder now if between Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 they were just like pump them colors up, because both of the jumps between both of their suits from the first game and this game is just like much deeper saturation, and I think in both cases it's a positive.
They can afford colors now.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm feeling like a B here, or a B or an A.
I'd say
A.
Like a classic suit is an A. This one, oh man, I love this one. It's the. Do I say each letter, or do I say the whole word?
Say the word.
No,
say the
you
word.
just say track.
It's a tracksuit, and I think this should be S.
The screenshot that we're looking at specifically has a big ass watermark, so it kind of looks like he has like a very insinuated bulge because of the way the S is on our image. People at home may not see this or even
that is true.
Care, but I don't know. This one, it kind of reminds me of a Batman and Robin toy I had as a kid. It's got a lot of white on there. So for that instance, I like it. I think the white works better on a sort of Miles, a black gray and white. Those colors work a lot better than Spider-Man as Peter Parker. So I like this. I don't know if it doesn't beat the other ones we just discussed, but I do think it looks good.
Yeah, I mean I agree completely. I think this is high A, maybe even low S. Like it's definitely, I don't like it as much as the first suit, but I think it's not far off. I think it is a little overly busy if I had to pick out a complaint.
I think, in my opinion, I think the upgraded suit clears this by a solid letter.
Yeah,
I mean, I like
fair.
this.
Okay.
So we were just feeling like a low S or a
Abrar,
plus.
We're at like an
Abrar,
A.
this is your podcast.
Yeah.
If you want to overrule us and throw it an S, that's fine.
But
No,
you better not.
I like to work as a team.
Bro, that was a test and you passed. Put it an A.
All right,
There you
nice.
go, baby.
Got rewarded for passing the test.
The track suit is an A. Oh, sorry, S. Sorry.
No,
Hey,
A.
no! Hey,
so that-
Honestly, at this
what
point,
is
just
it?
put it wherever you want, dude.
Okay, it's an S. It's an S.
Hell
for me.
yeah.
we have no
Alright.
way of knowing if he's been putting them all on the right ones anyways.
No,
He's just
I
been
am.
making his own list.
No. You guys are crazy. But let's get to the next one. It is from the boroughs of New York. It's the Brooklyn 2099 suit.
Boo. Don't like the
No.
pants. Don't like
Yeah,
the lights. Don't
the
like
hell's
that the
going-
thing doesn't look like a spider. Kind of looks like a scarab. Don't get it. Don't like the eyes. Don't like the metallic. Boo. D.
This is one of a couple Miles suits in this game that are like Jason Todd, Red Hood.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see
for
that.
me.
Yeah.
he has
Specifically, this
pants.
is like if Miles Morales was the Arkham Knight.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
So-
unfortunate.
Damn.
So,
It's better than like the
Cancer,
iron suit.
sure.
There's absolutely worse suits than this, which is why I would put it at a D.
D. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Skyler.
Oh, don't make me. I was gonna say. No,
C?
you know what? D. Yeah, because where'd the Spider-Man go? He's gone.
Right.
He ain't Spider-Man no more.
He's not.
Spidey, come home.
Shout out to the NBC show that got I don't know if it was canceled or at the end of their series.
Bro, we do not have time for this. We're coming up on 2
Brooklyn
hours.
Nine-Nine. So yeah, Brooklyn
I
2099.
didn't even know which one you were talking about.
Oh.
Anyway, so
Yeah, so the next suit is the next suit. I think I like it. It's pretty cool. It's the sportswear suit.
It's funny. I like that he's got a big puff. It's very New York. He's got a big
Yes.
puffy jacket. It feels appropriate for the Miles character, so I appreciate that about it.
Did he
yeah,
wear
it
this
definitely
in-
feels very definitively Miles in a way
He-
that I appreciate.
He wore this in the Miles Morales game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't play that one.
Oh, I see.
So for that, we give it a D. Sorry.
I'll
No,
give
yeah,
it a B.
he did. Yeah, I think that's good because it's positive because it's good, but it's not meh. It's not a C, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
It takes Spider-Man and it adds
Pants,
stuff,
which
to
we
it.
all
That's the-
love.
The
Basketball
dumbest thing I've ever
fans,
said. Give it a B and let's
baby.
move on.
B, okay. All right, sportswear suit is a B. The next suit is all right, guys. This is like I said, it's like a funky one here. It's a
Looks
life
like
story suit.
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Was Miles Morales in that story you were talking about?
Mhm.
Did he
goes
exist in
to
that
space.
universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a normal person,
And is
so
this
he's
the
not
suit?
old. But yeah, he's got the space helmet. So does does Harry give him this too? On the
No, you
game?
just get both at the same time. I mean, you do get both at the same time, so maybe. But I don't know. Do they in the comic book explain the Dracula shawl?
Yeah,
Dracula.
I think Dracula gives it to him. I think Dracula
He
in the
gets it
comic.
from-
You do a
he gets it
mission in the
from
comic book
Morbius.
where Dracula. No, not
Oh.
Morbius. Just Dracula himself.
Just real Dracula.
He's
Bram
like, "Yes,
Stoker's
for helping with
Dracula.
my homework. Here's the suit." Yeah, he does
Thank
that.
you.
Put this one where the other one is.
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
equally as not great.
That was a D.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think that was right.
All right. D
There
it
is also the gold one that's just literally a Daft Punk suit,
Ooh.
like
Alright,
the
light-
alternate color.
The
Anyway.
the life story suit is a D. The next one, guys, this might be an A for me. It's the Miles Morales 2099.
Oh,
This is wild. This is definitely better than the other 2099 that we just talked about.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
And-
definitely better than the Brooklyn one.
And I've always complained about hoods on this list, but this one kind of gets a pass.
I do
Why?
agree.
Yeah, I don't care for
Um,
this one, but I do think
what?
it's better than the previous Brooklyn one, the Brooklyn 99.
Yeah,
You don't
I
think-
agree.
This one doesn't bother me at all.
It doesn't necessarily anger me, but it's not good. I don't like
Yeah.
that the eyes are straight
Don't-
up lamps. I think that's a lot. the red, white, and blue, it feels a little patriotic, I guess. Like I don't know
It's
what they're going
not very
for.
Miles. I don't get
Like,
Miles
yeah.
from this. He has the 2099 Miguel logo. So like
Mhm.
he has the wrong colors. Yeah, I don't really have a Miles 2099 vibe. It just looks like a Spider-Man suit with a hood, which we have
He-
established is bad.
Yeah, you can barely see them. He does still have the spikes on his arms. Just as a
I see that.
yeah,
They're little.
they are smaller because he's a little boy.
Yeah, I don't
I
care for
do-
this one.
I mean, I like how the suit is like very smooth, though. You know.
It is a good texture, but it's like I don't know. This feels like if you took the head off, because the head
No.
doesn't work for this analogy, but
Yeah.
it looks like just the color scheme wise, it looks like something they would wear to the Olympics, like Team USA would wear to the Olympics.
Oh
that.
yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that. Yeah,
It's like Iron
Oh.
Patriot from Iron Man.
no, not at all.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say like a C. I'll be generous and say a C.
See, okay, I
Yeah.
can give that.
Yeah, sure.
See, okay.
Bro, you said
Uh,
A a second ago.
I did. I mean, you guys overpowered me.
To be fair, bro, I was gonna lean B.
E. Oh,
But
so we're kind of all over the
No.
place.
Yeah, sure. I thought you were gonna say we were the same, and I said no, bro, we're not the same.
We're the
I
same,
bet you-
you and me.
I beg to differ, but all right, I'll just give it a C for formality's sake. But let's go to. So I'm sorry, Miles Morales 2099 is the C. The next one is I don't know about this one, man. It's
Yeah.
kind of lame. It's an
Yeah.
advanced tech suit.
Lame is
Yeah.
a good word for it.
It's just like his normal suit if you made it out of steel plates, and I don't think that works. Like I've never understood the idea of armor on a Spider-Man because it's like you're supposed to be like an acrobatic gymnastic guy, and I don't know how you move in that. Like it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's not
like a
bad.
C. No,
Well-
I'd say like a C, maybe a B.
I would
I was thinking D.
really a B. I was going
Well,
lower.
because it's just like boring to me. Like I'm not offended by it, but it's just like,
I
So
think
C.
being boring is offensive.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean,
Skyler, I think you're offensive, to be fair. So-
Hey, come on. We're all just bro, tell him to leave me alone.
Hey guys, come on now.
he didn't do it.
leave Scarlet Blue alone. Come on now.
Thank you.
I could dox him, give his whole Christian name on the podcast.
Oh, sorry,
That's
Skylar.
That's the first time. I
Doxed.
want you to bleep that. Find
Yeah,
it.
Skylar Green. Skylar Green.
That doesn't help.
that's not much better.
Advanced suit. We're giving it a C, I guess.
No.
Yeah. Well,
Give it a
what?
D.
A C or a D.
Give it a D. I'm offended by this one.
Okay.
I'm offended by how everyone's okay with it.
No one's okay with it. We don't like it.
Yeah, I
Daniel
don't think
said-
anyone was like.
Daniel
positive.
said B.
I was
That's
willing
true.
to compromise to a B, but I was at a
Compromise
C.
the other way, asshole.
Okay.
Okay. It's a D. It's a D.
This is my
All right.
confrontational episode.
Advanced tech suit is a D. The next one is holy smokes. This is kind of hot, kind of sexy. It's the Shadow Spider
What
suit.
are you talking about? I
Yeah.
hate this.
Dude,
Yeah.
There is a cartoon character who has that exact same tattoo, like symbol on their face. It's a woman. I can't remember who it is right now, but like that red bit. You know what I'm talking about? It's like
no.
it's like on a white mask. Is it like a Cheshire type ripoff character? I don't think it's actually Cheshire or Cheshire or whatever.
Is this F?
It's bad. Yeah, this is an F. 100% F. I'm trying to find something more interesting to talk about because I hate this suit so
Like
much.
if Miles tried to be Batman. Get it out
Yeah.
of here.
I think this is like my brother's favorite suit, and he's kind of a fool for that. So
Oh,
yeah,
which
Bury him.
brother?
I'm not gonna say it on the show, but hey, you know,
Don't say his name.
knows.
Say give me a number. 1 or 2.
it's 2.
Okay.
um,
Oh, number 2. You're
If
listening
they-
to this, you're in trouble.
Grounded.
if they added this suit in Assassin's Creed, I'll play him.
Sure.
All right, now put in an F and go.
All right, Shadow, or am I? Shadow Spider suit is an F. Now the next suit is kind of pandemic-ish. It's the Miles Morales 2020 suit.
No, it's not. First of all,
What?
look at this. Look at this Daft Punk ass suit.
He's got COVID apparently because it's the 2020 suit. That's the joke there. Okay, good one, Abrar.
I think if this was a different character, I would hate it less. But yeah, like the big, presumably glass helmet just doesn't make any kind of sense on a Spider-Man.
Oh,
Wait,
that makes me like it because I like Mysterio because if you punch him in the head, he dies. So like if you punch this Miles, he'll die immediately. So for that, I give it a thumbs up.
No. Don't be nice to this one. There's one later you can be nice to.
Okay.
wait, so you guys don't like Daft Punk? I like Daft Punk.
I love Daft Punk, but why is Miles Daft Punk?
Yeah, why is Miles Daft Punk? Why is
'Cause
Miles
they
Daft Punk in
broke up.
2020 when they like are no longer a
They
thing?
didn't broke up. They blew up. There's a difference.
Well, someone's got to pick up the slack. Someone's got
Someone's
to
got to pick up the pieces.
collab
I like
with
the
Kanye
Cyberpunk
again.
jacket, and I do like that Daft Punk helmet. I just don't like them on Miles. Like they don't work as a
Gotcha.
costume for a Spider-Man.
Will
That's
it work
fair.
on Peter?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I guess we're giving this a D.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Miles Morales 2020 COVID-19 suit is a D.
You're adding that. I think. I don't think it's called
I
that.
don't think it has
It's-
all that.
it's
There's a
not.
lot in there.
But the next suit here is the. It looks pretty cool. It's kind of
Prince
like a. Yeah, I agree. It's a Purple Rain suit.
It's supposed to be like the Prowler, right? That's what my
Yeah.
assumption is because it's like
yeah.
green and shit.
So I assume so, but also I think there's another one later that's just like the Prowler suit. I might be wrong on that.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Never
scroll
mind
down.
then.
There might be two Prowler suits. Like there's nothing stopping them. They have all the
Purple
power
Rain is
here.
Prince.
I like Prince.
Yeah. But I also like Daft Punk, and that didn't help the last suit.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
true.
So musician suits are bad. This is
Oh,
a
no,
bad
never
suit.
mind. I was thinking that there was because there's a side activity where you like
Meet
talk
Prince.
to your Uncle Aaron, and I thought that you got a suit from that, but I guess you don't. Never mind. So no, this is the Prowler suit that I was thinking of.
This one
Gotcha.
doesn't really do much of anything for me.
I wish it did
know-
more.
The purple's kind of muted. I mean, I know
It is
obviously
muted for sure.
the other style over to the right there, that one's very, very fucking purple.
Grape head.
If you wanted to cosplay as like an alternate universe mean Miles, then like this would be the one because that's him as Prowler.
Yeah, well,
but I also
I
don't
can
know why
think
you
of a
would
better
wanna do
design
that.
from a movie.
Yeah, I can think of
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
one
yeah,
better
yeah.
design, but that's fine.
C, I guess, or lower.
I'd say
I'll give it a
D,
C.
but I'd give it a C.
All right, we'll go C.
I like C.
Yeah.
All right. Purple Rain suit is a C.
Right.
The next one is, I think everyone likes it because it has an animal in there. It's the Bodega cat suit.
This one's really funny because the picture on this list is turned. You can't even see the full suit, so they can show you the
I
cat.
just wanted to make sure you knew that the cat was here. Yeah,
It has a little Spider-Man mask on him.
he
Yeah,
does.
that's really
that
funny.
cat is named Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
Canonically, yeah.
What?
Oh, did you not play Miles Morales either?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me neither, but wow.
But I'm feeling this one. You know, there's a cat there. You might say meow or
Wait, no,
Spidey.
no, hang on.
What?
I'm about to. I know we're in a rush. Finish this, but I'm about to expose Abrar live on air.
Whoa.
Close.
Every time you come over,
Yeah.
what do you text me before you come over?
Punch your cat.
Please make sure your cats can't get me.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
You are terrified, and you're like, "Oh, I like this one. It has a cat." What the hell are you talking about?
I like fake
You are
cats.
terrified.
All right.
Abrar, you're not allowed to play as this suit.
I won't. Okay,
Grounded.
that's fine. I agree with your assumption.
So here's where
Um,
I'm at, right?
yeah.
This is just the regular Miles Morales suit, which is kind of boring. That is like a third one, but there's a cat. So I'm willing to, for the novelty of it, bump it up to like, I don't know, a high B, low A if you're really feeling strong about it.
I'll give it a B.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty B.
I feel like the only thing to say about this one is it has a cat.
Has cat, yeah.
Like this
Has cat will
suit.
travel.
This suit, like as far as like the overclothes over the suit,
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything that the sportswear one we talked about doesn't do better.
No, well, but here, let me add some things from the game that might change your mind. When you swing, cat comes out of bag and is like hanging on for dear life, which is really funny.
That's
Also,
horrific. I
when
would
you're
never
taking pictures in photo mode, the cat also poses and stuff, which is really cute. Also,
Okay, it's an A then.
I hate to be that guy that like I like it because cat, but I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah. Anthony.
I'll give it a B.
This
I'm
is
a
all
B.
very, very cringe sounding. This is so lame. This is an F for me, but
Oh damn!
I'm the minority, so I'm gonna put
Well,
whatever fucking
Anthony,
tier you
if
want.
you don't like cats, you're not gonna like the next suit.
Yeah, this is. Oh my
Oh,
god, the next suit is
well,
embarrassing.
but the bodega catsuit is an A. The next suit.
I said
I
B,
think-
and
yeah, I
Anthony
think
gave
we
it an
both
F,
did.
so I don't know how
Yeah,
you
and I also
possibly
gave it
an
a
F.
B.
Oh,
What did you give it? What is it for you, Abrar? Like on your own personal list?
Uh,
Like
He
forget
lo-
everything
he,
we just
he
said.
pretends he loves cats for social media.
Oh damn.
all right, let me be for real. I'll give it
He's
a C.
also at an F.
What'd you just
No.
say?
I'll give it a C.
Put it in
Okay.
B, you bastard.
C for cat. C for
C for
cat.
cat. C
If-
for cat.
Yeah, if me and you are at a B and Anthony's at an F and he's at a C, then like yeah, I think that averages out to like a C.
Anthony's a known cat hater. His vote doesn't count.
If it was a dog, this would be an SS tier for sure.
All right, bodega catsuit is a C. Now the next suit, this is like I said before, it's hot. It's the forever suit.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing to me. I think this is like really dorky that they put in this ugly looking Black Panther suit. Like,
Yeah, I don't like
what
cosplay
association does he
suits.
have to the character Black Panther in the game? It doesn't make any sense.
This is weird. Yeah.
It's if I had to guess, my assumption would be this suit went in because the game was probably in development around the time that Chadwick passed, and they were like, put it in there. Which like I get and I understand, and I think a lot of people are probably really excited about this because they clap when they see the thing that they like. For me,
Sure.
I don't like cosplay suits. So this and one other that we'll get to later, I'm just like, this isn't for me. Like I don't this isn't Miles. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Yeah.
he still has the spider, but like you could just swap that for the necklace at this point.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I mean, that's not Miles Morales.
Even take away the Black Panther thing. What's up with the eyes?
They're
Is
scary.
there-
They're supposed to be
Yeah.
cat-like, I think.
Well,
Got Black Panther helmet on.
yeah. Well, okay, hang on. Let me look at the Black Panther suit then, and see if his eyes are that fucking.
I'm sure his eyes are the same. Or
It's just the shape of the helmet, the way the arches go up to the ears and everything. They had to make the red in that angle, otherwise it wouldn't line up with how the Black Panther head looks.
Yeah, so like Black Panther has like tiny little white eyes, but they had to put Spider-Man outlines around it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it looks weird.
Like, I
don't like
understand
it.
why they put this suit in. I just think it wasn't. It's nothing.
Mhm.
You know.
but
It's at best an Easter egg.
does it deserve an F or a D?
I wouldn't give it an F,
No,
but
A D.
it is bad.
D.
Yeah.
D? All right. D it is. Forever suit is a D.
Oh, I've only
Yeah.
just now noticed that the feet has claws. Feet have claw.
Yeah, I
they
saw
do.
that. I noticed that.
Huh.
Does
Wow.
that make it a C?
No, it's still a D. I just
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
C for
All
claw?
right. There we go, Anthony. But yeah, Forever Suit is a D. And the next one, this is not for me. This is the homemade suit.
Tim's.
This is where you draw the line.
How he
Yeah.
climbed
Oh, I
walls
didn't
with
see
the
the
Tim's
Timbs.
on.
And Miles in his Timberlands.
I didn't see the Timbs. I just saw his goggles.
You're the New York one here. What do you mean you didn't see that?
You think these goggles are worse than the Tom Holland goggles?
I think
Yeah,
so.
this one feels too try hard to me. Like it feels like, oh, it's the homemade suits, and it's like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
see Miles making this his homemade suit. Like the
He also-
logo's
I-
weird. I don't get it.
Yeah, I also don't think he wears this in the game. I might be wrong. I don't think he
No,
does.
I think
Is
they
this from
just
something
made
else?
This, I think they just made this to counterpoint the other homemade suit,
Makes sense.
and that one just happens to be from a movie.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like that it's like, well, he needs to have a spider on his chest, but he's artistic, so we're gonna make it like not a spider at all. Like, what are we doing? It's just a big X.
I just assumed
Yeah.
that was the shirt. That's how he bought it.
He just bought it like that.
That's just what was on the shirt.
If
Yeah.
he drew that, that makes him look dumb. You know,
Yeah.
like it makes him look like an idiot, and I don't like that. So no, this is weird.
How old is Miles Morales?
He's
like
in high
12.
school.
Huh.
It depends.
So-
It depends on the version.
He's
That
like
is also
8.
true.
In this game, he's like a high school senior, right? Because he's
Oh yeah,
applying
because
to
he's applying
college.
for stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
He's
must
like
be
6.
17, 18.
And
Mhm.
if you're going off of like this game's history, like the lore here, like he only became Spider-Man in the last game, or he got bit in the last game, right? So
Yeah, well, there was also a time jump because Pete and MJ went off to Simcaria for a couple years, so it might have been like 4-ish years. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Was he in middle school in the first game? That's impossible. How long were they in Simcaria?
I don't know, but I don't care. Move. Put this in D and let's go.
I was gonna give it an F actually.
Okay.
Put it in F.
Yeah.
Go
You
for
know
it.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not. I like the Tims.
F
But
for
everything else,
fake
no.
Tims.
Fake
Sure,
Tims.
sure.
Do you think he kicked the bottom of the Tims out so you could still use his little sticky feet to climb walls?
I'm
No,
sure.
his spikes go through the Tims.
Ew.
All right, homemade suit is a F. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. The next one, I love this one. It's the Into the Spider-Verse suit. I'm giving it an S, automatic. I don't care what you guys say, but I want to hear what.
All right, well then
everyone
S,
say.
move on.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I shouldn't bother saying S because Bro doesn't care.
It's an
No,
S.
I care.
Yeah, it's an S.
Yeah, it's an S.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course it's an S. It's so cool. I love the fact that it incorporates a lot of stuff that they established for the movie into the suit.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I like that
I
when
love
you
this.
put the suit on, it moves at like 15 frames a second, like or
Mhm.
whatever it is. I didn't mean to make that sound like an insult, but like I genuinely like that they lower the frame rate when you have this suit on for just your character. I think that's a really cool touch. I again, this is another one that I would just like never play in, but I think it's a really fun thing to have. So yeah, I put it. Yeah, it's an S suit. Yeah.
Awesome. Into the Spider-Verse suit is an S. The other one, the next one here we got here is, it's still a good one, It's his origins from
No, I
the
don't like this one.
it's the Into the Spider-Verse SB suit.
This one's cute as a gimmick, but it's just a joke. Like
It
it's
is
not,
funny.
Mm.
I like it is funny. I'll give it that.
I don't think it works in this game specifically because he's like a full grown man and B like the animation style is very different, and so like I don't know, it just doesn't look right on a grown ass man. You know what I mean? I guess he's 17, 18, but still, like there's something about this weird. Don't like the cape. Like I like it in the movie. I just don't like it here.
Mm.
But I don't strongly dislike it.
Well, yeah. So I can't go too positive or negative on it because, like I said, like it's not a great suit, but that it's a joke. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
say C.
See,
C's more of a middle ground. I'll go with C as well. Into the Spider-Verse SP suit is a C. The next one, guys, I'm kind of scared. I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of scared here. It's the N suit.
Why are you
Jason
scared?
Todd over here.
Yeah, no, we're back to Red Hood again.
yeah, it's not Spider-Man. It does look kind of cool, but it's not Spider-Man.
Oh, I mean, I
It
think
would be
Red
cool if it was a completely different character. Because I don't like the like military camo, like digital camo pants or whatever the hell he's wearing. I don't
Right.
know what that's about. The jacket's neat. I don't know where you're gonna find a leather jacket with a leather hood like that, but whatever. It's a comic book. Combat boots on a gymnast doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, like it's not the worst costume. It just doesn't work for this character at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give it a D.
Yeah.
I don't feel like
Yeah.
arguing. I don't have any opinions on it. So.
I mean,
I got opinions about the next one. I'm saving.
I guess I could have said C because it is an okay costume, but
Yeah.
yeah, just the fact that it doesn't fit for Spider-Man at all, let alone Miles.
Definitely
Yeah.
not Miles. But yeah, all right. The N suit is a D, and this one here, the next suit we got is he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Damn it, I was gonna call this the Bret Hart suit.
It is the Bret Hart suit. It's the 10th anniversary suit.
Ew.
Yeah,
Ew, I
this
hate this one. Ew.
This is a comic suit. This is a relatively new suit that he got
Okay.
in the comics. It just received a
This is
figure as
canon?
well. Yeah, no, this is a comic outfit.
Oh no.
It's as you can read it there. It's the 10th anniversary suit. This is something that they decided to give him. I don't know if he still has it. He might not, but yeah, I don't. This definitely has that feel. There are people that get the sort of the youth feel of Miles, and this feels
This is-
very try hard, where it's
Yeah.
like, ooh, he's that youth. We gotta give him the shoes and this, and he's got like a
Yeah.
cool sweater with a turtleneck pulled over his face.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I hate everything about this. Some people might be looking at this and be like, "Oh, you don't like it because it's pink." No, I couldn't care less. I actually think a pink might be a really useful color on a character like this. I think that would
I like
be
the pink.
it-
Yeah, that's not a problem.
here where it falls apart, right? What's with the Polly Pocket ass shoes? What's going on here? Why are they these like big chunky ass like looks like plastic from a mold shoes? I don't hate this. Hate that. What's with the turtleneck with the long sleeves? Like it's like this long sleeve turtleneck that's pulled up over his mouth like it's also a gator. Helmet, you like you don't need any of that. The logo looks noticeably worse. I don't know why it's a triangle now. It doesn't read as a spider at all. It reads as like some weird Art Deco, like I don't know, angel creature or something. Like they look like wings.
Isn't that
they don't look like legs.
Is that the logo for his school, high school?
No, that's a spider.
Oh, is it?
Honestly,
it is.
We're at a point where I feel like we could just rapid fire a few Fs and just like skip like 3.
Hate it.
All right. The best there is, best there was, best there ever will be is an F.
Yeah, I love
10th
Bret Hart,
anniversary.
but this sucks. F.
All right. The next suit here, it's kind of, robotic-y. It's the programmable matter suit.
Disco
Also
ball
F.
This dude sucked my fucking butt. Yeah. Get this out
Whoa.
of here.
All right. What do you guys don't like about it? Is it very shiny?
Dumbass discotheque,
Why is he a
weird like
disco ball?
digital
Yeah,
mesh work, fists and feet. Hate it. Hate it. Get it out of here. How does it
Alright.
move? No way that moves.
That's
Lady
true.
Gaga at the Met Gala looking ass.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I'll give it a D.
No. You'll give it an F and you'll move on.
All right. A majority wins.
You're
F.
the one that said we all needed to come together and make one list.
Yes, sir. But all right, the programmable matter suit is an F. I don't agree with it, but that's okay.
Would you put it a D or would you put it higher, like even higher than that?
I'll put a D.
Okay.
Okay,
Too
well, let's
bad,
go
it's
with
an
an
F.
F.
Super
Move
far
on.
off.
All right, the next suit, I don't know. This is kind of from like Mortal Kombat or something.
F.
It's a strike suit. What do you guys think about this one?
Third F. F F F.
Why
F
do you
F
not like
F.
this one?
What
Hate
even
it.
is this?
Gauntlets look like they shoot discs like a toy. Hate it.
Ooh.
That makes
Don't
it
like
kind
the
of cool.
pop collar. Gross. Why is the mask like a hockey mask? Bad. Everything about it. F. F F F F F.
It kind of
There's
looks like
There are
Zurg.
stinkers on this side of the
No,
list.
Zurg?
it doesn't
How does he look
doesn't
like
Zurg
Zurg?
at all.
I don't know.
Okay.
He's
Listen,
Oh.
I think the suit itself is kind of fun, but not as a Spider-Man suit. Like
Sure.
that's what I mentioned
Okay.
earlier, the sort of tokusatsu feel. I like that about it.
I
But
agree.
no, it doesn't work as Spider-Man. This sucks. Fucking die. Next,
Yeah.
Strike
F.
suit
Damn.
gets an F. Next
All
suit
right.
we have here is a bit of a
One-
departure.
All right. The strike suit is an F, and the next suit we have is it's kind of crazy. It's the Agent of Shield suit.
So,
Crazy.
what did we
I
put
won't-
Night Monkey in?
Yeah, I think
Uh,
that was a D, and I
D.
agree with exactly where you're going with this.
Well, maybe I was gonna say this is slightly better.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
Well, because like Night Monkey is all. I mean, I don't like this very
No,
much, but this is like what I mean. It's comic booky.
yeah,
It's the shield suit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that is what
Yeah,
they wear.
I imagine what happened when they were making Far From Home is they like saw this in like concept art or a comic book or whatever. They saw this. They were like, "Oh, we can do this," and they couldn't do it.
yeah, yeah.
I don't see
The-
Miles being an Agents of Shield though. You
No,
know,
I
like
don't
Oh
see
yeah,
that
why
at
is it
all.
Miles?
yeah, bootlicker
I-
Miles. That sucks.
The
Yeah.
boots look like the ones from Portal. That's my only addition. I would give it a D.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fall like
They look
boots.
like
yeah,
the fall
that's
boots.
cool.
I was at F, but now it's D. I like Portal D.
all right. I mean, yeah, it does make sense for Miles to be in the
Oh
Shield,
yeah, it's
but
Miles. F.
let's give it a D. Let's give him some benefit of the doubt.
D for benefit of the doubt.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Angel of Steel D. The next suit,
So
we need
stupid.
for the next suit, we need some, we need to be more responsible, aka the Great Responsibility suit.
They weren't bloody responsible when they were making this suit.
I like it.
S tier suit because Abrar likes it. I mean, it's a better like starter suit than his like knockoff. Like, oh, this is what a
Yeah.
homemade suit would look
Well,
like.
because
Like,
this is the one that's canon too. Like
It's
this
like a
is
training
Pete
suit,
gives
right?
this. Yeah, he gives him this one
Mm.
as like a hey. I left for Simcaria, and here's a suit, and I set up some holograms that can punch you. Sorry, have fun.
they go and watch Sicario. What are you talking about?
They go to watch Sicaria. No, they go to Simcaria because MJ is a journalist in this one, and she's like, "I'm gonna go figure out about what's going on in Simcaria." And Pete's like, "Well, I should probably go with you because I'm Spider-Man."
All I'm hearing is Sin Cara, the wrestler.
They go to Sin Cara's house. Yeah.
They go to Sin Cara's house, which is
Which
in
one?
Marvel Russia or whatever.
Oh, the fake one.
Oh,
Fake one.
makes sense.
House of Horrors.
But yeah, I like the suit. I like how the torso is like more of like an oval shape ish, like towards the bottom of the red.
Oh.
Okay.
It,
Like,
it
it makes
feels
sense.
way
It's a little
more
different.
homemade than the other suits. I can appreciate that. This feels like a
Yeah.
real, like, this is my idea in my head. Oh shit,
This-
I made it in one night. Like, kind of
Yeah.
cosplay feel to it.
What's
This
great
feels like a
about-
homemade suit in a world where Spider-Man already exists. You know what I mean? Where they're
What's
like, I
great
know
ab-
what I'm going for.
What's great about this one is like you said, Peter gives it to Miles.
Yeah.
Which is why it doesn't fit, and it's why it has knee pads.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
like
funny.
that.
He's like, old Uncle Pete got you something. You want to be Spider-Man, but you got to be safe.
Yeah.
Also, I
Wear
had
your
to
helmet.
eyeball it on your measurements. Like, Pete, why are you being weird?
I think he might say almost that exact line. It's like, I had to guess your size.
Yeah, I took the liberty of having a suit ready for you. It's the AI Peter from the Batcave. It's a Batman Robin reference.
Simulation.
nice.
Simulation.
But yeah, I'm giving it a B. What do you guys think?
I'm good with that.
I won't fight
Sure.
you.
All right. We had a lot of D's and F's recently, but now we got a B.
Well, there's a lot of shitty suits out
There
there.
were a lot of bad ones, really bad in a row there.
Well, damn. Well, great responsibility suit. It's a B. The next suit, guys. We were into the Spider-Verse, but now we're gonna be across the Spider-Verse. It's a
Yeah.
across the Spider-Verse suit.
So
This is a downgrade, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's still a good suit.
Yeah.
But the Into the Spider-Verse one, I love the spray painted logo on that one.
Yes.
the spray
Yeah,
painted
same.
logo is cool.
I mean, this is a good logo. Let's see what else is different. The shoulder piece.
The show,
I
yeah,
think, is
the
different.
red is in different places. He's got like this like N7 stripe down the inside of his arms and the sides of his torso.
Yeah.
Which they constantly
um,
joke about in the movie. It's like a running gag that people are like, "Why are your armpits bleeding?" They
Mm.
joke about that.
Oh damn, yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if this one's worse than the other one is S, this is an A. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Does that make
I'll
sense?
give
Yeah.
it an A.
Sure.
It's still better than most of the Miles suits, so that's
yeah.
that's
Oh,
fair.
it's still really good.
Yeah, I like it.
I'll
Yeah,
put it A.
Cross the Spider-Verse suit is an A. And do you guys like the soundtrack from the sequel, Across the
Yeah.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're both really good.
I loved it. But yeah, let's go to the next suit here. This one is kind of slimmy, I guess. And I don't know what I'm saying there. It's the Crimson Crow suit.
I also have no idea what you were saying.
This
I
feels
just said something.
CW Arrow show, and I don't like it.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
I
Tell me
just
I'm wrong
said
though. You know what I mean?
I can't.
No, I won't.
You're
What
like
the hell
CM
is
Punk.
this about? It's like talking about the description. You're talking about how it's like the Crimson Cowl is a villain in the comics, and it was once Justine Hammer, the daughter of Justin Hammer. Why is this a Miles suit? This is stupid. This is
Yeah.
an F.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Huh?
I
I would have
agree.
said D, but like honestly, go for it, dude.
I'll give it a D because of I like the hood. It's like it's not really a hood. It's more like
I don't like that.
No, hoods are bad on
I-
Spider-Man. We've been over
Yeah.
this.
yeah, we did. All
I
right.
hate it less than Anthony, but I still hate it. So yeah, D or F, but probably F.
Just-
Seems like F.
Skyler, what do you think?
F.
F. Okay. All right. We'll all
mean,
give it an F.
Yeah.
All right. Crimson Cowl suit is an F. Sorry, guy. The next suit is man.
Oh,
I have no idea what the hell this is. This
Why
is
does
is-
this happen?
This is
Best
awkward
there
because
is
you've
suit.
already
Hey,
made this
that's
joke.
that's the wrong one. The Bret Hart suit was earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't.
sorry.
I don't like
Don't
this.
apologize. It's not your fault.
Yeah, what the
Alright.
hell?
Yeah.
I
So
don't-
this is the best there is suit.
Is Wolverine called the best there is? I didn't know that.
Wolverine is the best there is at what he does, and what he does isn't pretty. Yeah, that's like his catchphrase.
No, his catchphrase is bub.
Okay, well, you got me there. Yeah.
His
Bub
catchphrase,
suit.
his catchphrase is Hugh Jackman screaming.
That's not funny.
That is
Skylar,
also true. That is
Daniel's
also
joke was
true.
funnier. Cut Skylar's joke.
Cut him out.
You know what, Abrar?
Just
Cut me out of
censor
the
it.
whole episode. I don't want to be here anymore.
No, that's a lot of work.
Not even like you deserve to be here. I invited you. You're my friend. No, it's like that's a lot of work for me actually.
It's been all downhill since Saw 3.
No, I love Saul. But
Anyway, I
Uh,
hate this.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
was
is
gonna-
dumb.
I have
This is-
no idea what this has to do with Spider-Man or Miles.
It is nothing. The reason
Oh.
it's here is because Wolverine's the next game. That's all.
Yeah. Boo.
Oh.
that makes sense.
Why'd
I'll
you
give
red?
it.
I mean, I see the yellow off to the side, but why is the main one red?
Just
Spider-Man's
because those are
red.
the
Spider-Man.
Miles colors,
But
I
he's
guess.
not Spider-Man anymore. He's Wolverine.
Yeah.
The thing is,
yeah,
there's
he sure
like a
is.
series of comics where they did like what if Miles was other characters, and it's a really dumb concept. I don't know why they did it,
Oh.
but they did do a what if Miles was Wolverine. So there is a suit in the comics of a Wolverine Miles suit, and it's not this. So
Oh,
like,
well then F.
That's
I don't know
extra
what the hell's
stupid.
going on.
Yeah.
I
With-
guess
with-
it's giving us something different. I'll say that.
With that added context, give it an F because there was a suit that someone might be a fan of that they could have put in here and they chose to not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly. Also, I don't know why it's got a hoodie.
Does it?
Yeah, Wolverine
Yeah.
doesn't wear a hoodie when he's in costume.
Like, what's up with that?
Wolverine loves a hoodie.
Well,
He
yeah, but
loves
now
a
when he's wearing
good-
the
He loves
cowl.
a nice jacket.
He likes a jacket, not a hoodie.
He wears like the
And even then,
over
Cyclops is the
hoodies.
one that wears a jacket over his costume. Wolverine
No.
doesn't.
No, Wolverine he wears stuff. It's fine.
No.
It gets
Wolverine
cold in
goes to Bus
Canada.
Striper.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess
I
we'll
s-
give it an
I
F
saw-
here. The Wolverine suit. But what did Stryker say in X-Men 2?
He said a lot of things. He said, "Go watch Secession."
No, he said Wolverine.
Yeah, that's
Anyways.
good.
He said that once. Are you talking about when he says, "Someone will fish when I started Wolverine"?
Yeah.
Okay. You talking about that?
Yeah.
I feel like if you were
All
going
right,
for
let's-
somebody yelling Wolverine, there was a bigger quote you could have gone for, but that's fine.
We got other suits. We got to talk about the one that looks like Spawn.
I was about the Spawn
I-
one. Go to the Spawn
Alright.
one.
All right. Hold on. So we gave the rest of our
Mutiny.
suit an F. And
Yes.
the next suit is, it kind of reminds me of, the 1990, I believe, 8 movie Spawn. And this
Did
is
you have this
called
written out before we made the Spawn joke already?
I
Is
got
this
it.
show
Got a joke,
scripted?
it looks like Spawn.
It does look
Yeah,
like Spawn.
we were talking about the Dark Ages suit.
Don't like it.
No.
You don't like Spawn though?
This is all I got. No,
I like
honestly
I like
not
Spawn.
really.
I like Spawn,
Like, I think he's
but
fine.
I don't like when he's Miles Morales, I guess.
Spawn
Yeah,
kind of
makes
looks
sense.
like Spider-Man.
Oh,
Yeah, he does.
I take it all
Wow.
back.
That's crazy.
All
Yeah, I don't like it.
right.
F D.
I'll give it
D
a
or
D.
Yeah, D, I guess. Not quite an F, maybe.
I mean, we all like Spawn.
Okay,
We wish. You go ahead.
I think you're right. I think this one's a D
D.
because there's another one that's very similar to this that's worse.
The next
Gotcha.
one.
Maybe.
All right. So the Dark Ages suit is a D. Hopefully, we will get another Spawn movie out there, reboot. But the next suit we have is. Oh, excuse me.
Did
Bless
see-
you.
What was that? What happened?
I was coughing. Sorry.
Oh,
Blackout?
jeez. Be careful out there, Abrar. This is absolute carnage.
Hey, thank
Uh,
you. And we were talking about the Absolute Carnage suit. What do you guys think about this one?
Ugly F.
It doesn't really look like Carnage.
Does not look like Carnage at all.
It's
If anything, it looks like Carnage is like wrapping his tendrils around Miles.
He's got like a
That's-
little bit of Carnage on him, not a lot.
Yeah,
that's
it's
gross.
just a little spattering of
Yeah,
Carnage.
yeah. This suit should be called a little bit of Carnage. In
Yeah,
my
Yeah, not
life.
absolute. Certainly not that. It's
I don't.
a
yeah,
mild
I
case
don't
of
like-
Carnage.
I don't like the eyes. I don't like that the weird tendrils are giving him like a cat wing eyeliner look, and like that's weird. I don't like the parts of it that hover off the rest of the body like veins. For the same reasons I hate the wires in the previous the Inside Out suit. F. I hate this.
All right, F.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'll give it a D, but okay, I agree with you guys with an F there. The Absolute Carnage suit is an F. The next suit is, guys, we gotta be. I'm a short king, as they say, but this one is the King in Black suit.
Is King in Black a famous comic book run, Anthony?
So yeah, this is a reference to Null, who's like the god of the symbiotes. He's like a guy in armor and he's evil. So like
and he
there's a-
runs the Kiwi farms.
that's a good one, Skyler. No one's gonna get that. No, so I'm from my understanding, there are spoiler events regarding the Venom character where they combine a lot of stuff and then ultimately go in a place that's very recent Venom comics, and so that's what this is sort of in reference to.
Okay.
So when he sprouts things and does a thing, that's in reference to this comic event. So I don't know why Miles is wearing this. It looks lame. Why does he have big spiky shoulder pads other than a reference to a comic book character that I don't know if is even in the game?
It's not.
So
Yeah.
what it has to be is like, oh, we gave Peter all these symbiote suits. We gotta give Miles something. So they gave him
Yeah.
the crappy Carnage thing, and then this.
Yeah. I also hate this one. I don't understand the swirl. I assume that's a reference to symbiote stuff that I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like the shoulder pads. I don't like the scorpion on his chest. What the hell's that about?
That's the kind of the logo sort of on the Null character. And yeah, the spiral thing. Is that what Carnage looked like around that time? Yeah, it is. That's what that's a reference to. So it's just a hodgepodge of symbiote references from like comics within the last 5 or so years, I want to say. And you're right, it is like they had to give Miles symbiote outfits despite the fact that he doesn't wear them. And once again, very similar to the Wolverine thing, there are symbiote Miles designs you could go with, but they're not present here.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't like the thing on his forehead. Is that also a scorpion?
No, that's the swirl.
Oh, okay.
That's the spiral from the Book of Saw.
He did it.
Good reference. Good reference.
He's a fan. He watches.
All right, that's good. That's good. I like that. But yeah, I'm giving this a D.
Yes, sure.
Sure.
I would go for an F, but I'll take a D.
D it is. The King Black suit is a D, and guys, I like this next suit here. He's representing his
lead in. I don't even think you're going to be able to pronounce this.
Yeah, I'm
no.
excited.
Whoa.
No
He's representing his home, hometown, I guess, or his family.
Where?
Say it.
I believe it's Puerto Rico, but this is This one is called the Boricua suits.
You missed a whole letter.
Oh,
And not even the one that's silent.
oh, sorry, Boricua.
That's closer. It's technically Boricua. but
Boricua. I like the suit.
Okay, let me give story context for how this one comes up in the game because it's relevant.
Sure.
A bunch of people. This is a gift to him from people who probably don't know that he's Puerto Rican.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna say, "Don't know he's Spider-Man."
He does like a bunch of just like random tasks around the school that Miles happens to also go to, and then they're like, "Spider-Man, we made you a present. It's really cool." And it's this one. And I'm like, how the fuck did they know I'm Puerto Rican?
I'm just glad they got the flag right this time.
This time,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
It's not the Cuba.
In his bedroom, he's got the Cuban flag.
Yeah, I don't know how they made that mistake. I mean, there's a lot of details in this game, but for that mistake, I don't know.
Well, the thing that's weird about that is that his bedroom is almost exactly the same as it is in the Miles Morales game, and I think that flag is probably still there, and it's not the Cuban one. So I don't know how they changed it to be wrong.
Right. This is. I did not know that it was a in-story suit because, like, yeah, I think as a fun sort of aside, this is at least a bit more. I don't know, it makes a bit more sense than say like some of these other weird, outlandish ones. Like it's just the suit with his heritage on it. But the fact that like a bunch of 5-year-olds made it for him or whatever you said, is like
We were high
kinda
schoolers,
wild.
but it's the same.
Yeah, give or take. That's kind of wild. I don't know how that makes you feel about it. I guess it doesn't matter, but it is kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, for the suit, at least I'll give it an A.
I'd say B, but
I
I'm
would
fine.
have said B.
Yeah.
I would agree. B.
B.
I think it's a little silly sometimes how like to show a superhero's nationality, you just slap their big old flag on them. But
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
People from Puerto Rico genuinely love repping their flag,
Of course.
as
Yeah.
we've seen through lots of stuff. So
He looks like Bucky Cap, honestly, which is kind of funny.
Yeah,
kinda.
Wow.
All right.
B.
I'll give it a B.
B for
Yeah.
Bucky.
B for
Ooh.
Bucky.
B for Boricua.
Yes, B. 1 second. Let me type this in. B. The Boricua suit is a B, and the next two guys, let's bring in our illusions book in there. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? Here's the smoke
That's
and
where I
mirror
thought this was
suit.
gonna go.
Yeah, wait a minute. You went for the whole Brett the Hitman Hart reference, but then you have Smoke and Mirrors and you don't go Cody Rhodes?
Oh, damn, you're right. Well, let me go back.
No.
All right, guys.
Oh,
The
my
next
too
suit
late.
here.
mirrors.
We've already been here for so long, bro. We cannot go back.
All right, this is the Cody Rhodes inspired suit, the smoking mirror suit.
No.
This sucks. F tier. Next.
F tier. Yeah, this one is not a gift, but it is a reward for doing the Mysterio stuff.
It's a punishment.
It's a punishment.
I love that. I said you were like earlier. You're like, I love Mysterio, and I was like, don't get excited yet. And then
Yeah.
you get to this fucking train wreck of a suit.
Oh, I
I
guess
like
you're
that the-
right. You can punch him in the head and he dies. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
A tier.
I like that it has the Ava colors, the Ava 1, but that's not even what they're going for. Like, it's neat. I don't know. I'm
looks
at
like
like
Green
a D,
Goblin.
but I won't fight you on an F because I also hate it. So like,
No,
Fair.
I'll give it an F. It's
Yeah.
more like a Green Goblin suit if you take out the head.
But
I
that's
don't
just
know if I
his
agree
head's
with
up.
that, but okay.
Yeah. All right. The Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes inspired smoking mirror suit is an F. Sorry, guys.
I don't even understand where
Um,
you go with some of these.
But this is the next suit. I don't know if you guys are safe. This is the most dangerous. This is the most dangerous game suit. What do you guys think about this one?
It's exactly the same as the
Yeah,
Peter one.
wait a
Just
minute.
put it in the exact same place that the Peter one is in.
No,
Hang
put
on.
it a tier below because they cheaped out and just
Oh, 'cause
gave
they
it
did
the
it
same
twice?
suit
Yeah,
again.
wait a
I
minute.
agree.
yeah.
Okay, sure, go for it.
Well, really, that lowers them both, doesn't it?
No, just one.
Well, we don't know which one was first, though.
This one.
I will say,
Second.
in the game, Craven is more of a Miles villain.
Not to the
Huh?
point that I played.
Yeah, no, I know, but you got right up to the point where what I say is true. Because literally, you'll see.
What did we give the original one?
You had the list.
You have it written down.
Oh,
One of us
shit,
is writing it
yeah.
down.
What do you guys remember the name of that one?
Did you not write it down?
It's called
No.
The Last Hunt.
Last one. Thank you, sir. We gave it a C.
Well, put them both
So-
in D now.
Damn.
For repetition.
Yeah.
All right.
They're just copy and pasting.
Yeah.
All right. So the most dangerous game suit is a D. Guys, the next suit here, it's more like a 1920s ish type of suit. You know, a little Tommy boy saying, "Where's the paper?" Here's
Tommy
a city
boy?
sound suit.
What?
The holy
It's a-
shaky suit.
So
Yeah,
it's
It's a city sound suit. What do you guys think about this one?
It's funny.
That's fun.
Yeah, I think it's a fun fit, but Miles isn't gonna fight in this. Like,
His pants are so high.
He would tear those pants trying to swing across the city.
he's wearing like tap dancing shoes. Like, what's he gonna?
Yeah,
what's
this
going on?
this
He's
is definitely
dressed-
an A.
He's dressed like how Jamie Foxx dresses in real life.
Oh,
That's true.
And an A, definitely an A. Yeah, this is the funniest suit. He's got a silly little hat. He's got high
Yeah.
pants. He's got places to be.
This is the one where I think that they best executed just like a joke idea. I think this one works in ways
Yeah.
that many of the other ones.
I
do
love
not.
the spider logo on the lapel. That's great.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, an A it is for us then, right?
And we're ending strong on the most solid F I've ever seen in my entire life.
Ooh.
All right. So like what you just said, this is the last suit out of 78 suits. That's a lot of suits. We're
It sure
talking
is.
about the evolved suit.
The
Boo.
Adidas suit.
The
Get
Adidas
it out of
suit.
here.
I did not know that this was like an official. I saw images of this in passing, and I was like, "Oh, another cringy alternate suit." When I found out that this is like the final act, like this is
You
his
are
suit,
You are locked into this suit for the
I
last
was
roughly.
blown away.
Really?
Yeah, he shows up. Did I cut out? I feel like I
Yeah.
cut out.
Yeah,
did.
they cut out.
He
Okay.
shows up. That's
He
weird.
shows up. I felt like I cut out. I could feel it in my balls. Yeah, he shows up and he's like, "Hey, so you've got your cool new suit, and I thought I should make one too." And I swear to God, I thought Pete was gonna be like, "Cool, where's the cool one? Good, where's the good one?" And then you're locked in it for like the entire last mission. That is a very long mission.
Oh my god.
And it's
I-
bad. The shoes, I don't know if you can tell, literally have the Adidas logo on it. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know if
see
this
it.
is true, but I've heard that maybe the rest of the suit was also like designed by Adidas.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I hate
That's
that.
like its whole gimmick.
Yeah.
It's just a big Adidas sponsorship. And
it's
there's like a line
awful.
in either this game or the last one where someone like an NPC character is like, Spider-Man, will you like rep this thing? And he's like, oh, we don't do sponsorship deals. Well,
Yeah.
Miles didn't get that fucking memo.
Yeah. I also
You
don't
fell off.
like the cutaway at the top that lets his hair out because it's like there's parts in the game where multiple people are like, I like your new haircut, and it's like, okay, so your haircut has been established as like a distinguishing feature of you, and it's just like, there's Miles, there he is,
Oh no.
swinging
I
around
mean-
being Spider-Man.
I mean, I do like the hair on top at least. It's the first.
I like
suit with
his
the
new
hair.
haircut. I don't think it should be hanging out of his suit.
It's a weird thing because obviously it's a very common comic book thing to have the hair, like Kid Flash, Gambit. They have that sort of head sock look.
Yeah.
It doesn't translate super well to a live action or 3D environment because it does look like the way that mask would have to suction around his head, but allow his hair to like.
Oh, I didn't even
roam
think
free.
of that.
It's crushing his brain.
It looks very, very strange, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think Spider-Man needs his hair flowing out. It looks. I don't. It doesn't
Oh,
work. None of this
maybe-
works. None of the suit
maybe-
works.
Maybe the top of the mask is like wire fitted, like it's that part doesn't fold, so
Oh,
it can't slip down.
ugh.
It sit on him like a crown, and
Oh,
it can't go up because it's part of the rest of the suit.
okay.
This also has
yeah.
a hood, so he could just put the hood up. I mean, he doesn't, but there's a defined hood on the collar there, so you could just put it up and cover the hair if you thought someone was going to notice.
No, this is a bad suit.
And so yeah, it's bad.
Doesn't even feel like Miles. What are these? This is big blue X. It's stupid.
I'm like offended by this suit.
Ooh.
I just
I
want
like-
a toilet flush. From
Not
the
even
other
because it's
room.
that
That's
ugly, which it
perfect.
is, but I'm mostly offended by just like, hey, so we had this basically product placement in this game, and it's going to be the one suit that you are locked into for the most important part of this game. Like that pisses me off on a big way.
All
Hate it.
right. So we're feeling F here.
F.
Yeah.
Create a new tier underneath and put it in that one.
Z.
Oh yeah,
All right.
Make-
Put it
put
Z.
it in the trash can.
Trash. I'll put the up outside trash can.
Actually,
it
there's
in-
there's a couple in F that if I knew there was a trash can, I would have put it in there.
Put it in the Foot Locker. Put the rest
Oh.
of the Adidas.
All right. Well, all right, guys. we just went through 78 suits, and my final question is like, what is your favorite suit?
I don't know, man. That was
Spider-Man.
2.5 hours ago. Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man suit. Okay. Quick question. Referring to Saul, do you think Billy the puppet should be a Spider-Man skin?
Are you talking directly to me because no one else cares?
Yeah, my answer is a big no.
Oh, yeah, I guess Skyler.
Is he the size of Billy the puppet, or is he the size of a person?
The person.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Yes, yeah, immediately.
Very nice. All right. That's it for the Spider-Man suits. I'm glad we went through this. It was a long road. But yeah, make sure to play the Spider-Man game. It will be a lot of fun. But guys, let's wrap this up. Anthony, where can my audience find you, man? Where can they find you?
Well, thank you. You can find me at Anthony Lantern on Instagram, Twitter, as well as Letterboxd if you wish. I also do have a YouTube channel, Anthony Reviews, where Anthony reviews if you enjoy toy-related content. I do have Spider-Man related content on there, so if you want to see me talk about Spider-Man action figures, you can go there. I also do have a podcast with my friend Kirk, who is Australian. That's important to note, called The Grud, where we discuss recent film viewings and things of that nature. So that is it. Thank you for letting me spew all this information.
I like that. I like Australia. Daniel, where can the my fans can find you?
In Australia, hey. No, you can find me
Oh,
on Twixter at Daniel J. McGee or on my personal YouTube channel of Daniel McGee. I have some other podcasts, but you can find them in those places. So there you go.
very nice, very nice. And here's my oldest friend. Come here, Skyler. Where can they find you, man?
All right, me and Anthony will just fuck off then.
It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. I
It's
don't
okay,
have
Daniel.
a joke. You can't find me anywhere. We're just done.
All right.
But
all right.
Abrar,
Yeah.
thank you for having me.
Oh, hey.
I was getting sassy at you here and there throughout
Sure.
this time, but I love being here. I love you. I love the show.
Hey, man. I love.
I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, I love it too, man. I love you guys having on here for about 3 hours. Man, I've never heard a podcast that goes to 3 hours. But
I think there's been a couple in the history.
there's a couple that go
of
pretty
mine,
long.
Really?
but
oh damn.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in space, if you're an astronaut, this is a good podcast for you because 3 hours. It will waste a
Oh
whole day.
yeah,
don't listen to
absolutely.
us if you're in
Uh,
space because I don't want to be responsible for you like getting so angry at something stupid that we've said and
I
crashing.
can't believe
the
they didn't
space
like the
station.
ugly suit.
Yeah, no, I want that to happen. Please listen to it in space. I'll take that blame.
All right. Till then, guys. Any last word?
No.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider blood. Spider
Let's
blood.
be. Yeah.
Radioactive spider blood. Spider blood. Just fade out, spider blood.
Bing bang!